New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And
Fields in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC. Brooklyn standing in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn standing in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised. Warning.
Knicks.
What the Knicks?
Let me know when I'm on, Mike. You did? I'm on? I'm live? Que lo que, mi gente? What up, what up, what up? Organic Fanatics, welcome back to Saucy Sunday, Smoke 'em Sunday, Sober Sunday. If you got something, show it, sip it, smoke it, or not. Stay sober if you want it. Today is a wonderful day. I'm back with the full squad. And you know what it is? They not like us. First of all, in the building, my brother, mi sangre, Mr. The new Knicks himself. Talk to him, sir. Que lo que?
Full brim salute to everybody. What's popping? What's popping? We got the whole fam cast in effect. Shout out to Machete, Two Shots, Mike the specialist in the background and the quarterback of the game. Ruel, yeah, me. Excited to talk about my city. Excited to talk about my squad. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody out here rocking with us. You know what I mean? You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, rocking out, vibing out. You know what it is. Sure.
Yes, sir. Salute to the chat before we get to the other people. Daniel Betty Sports highlights. Hey, salute to you first time in. Keith Watkins always in the building. Salute to the ATL. Yes, sir. Peace up, A-Town down. You know what it is.
All aboard.
Machetazo.
Yo, que lo
is
que,
on
my
the
gente from La 110. Let's talk some Knicks, baby.
I don't even
Spotter, cuz.
got to
What's
introduce
up, Bo? What's going
All
on?
it-
Two shots. What's going on, Mikey? What's up, Ruel?
Yes. You can see we turned up. Saucy Sunday. We back at it. We litty. And long time no see, but my brother who's always in the place to be.
Bang, bang.
Two shots. Bang, bang, bang. Talk to us, sir. What's good?
What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? What's up to replay game? As my brother from another mother said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Salute.
Vibing. Always to
Shame
the
on
chat.
you.
That's right. But it's all right. They coming around the corner. They soon vibe and they join. We know the locals, the regulars. Salute to all you guys. We want to hear from you guys in the chat.
Shouts out to the NBA players, everybody watching, family and everybody. Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to everybody out there. What's going on? And this beautiful Sunday. Only 100 degrees out here in Maryland.
Yes,
That's what's up.
Hey, he's at 100 in Maryland. 3 of us are in South Florida. My brother's in Miami, so he got maybe some ocean waves. He's in the center though. He's like right in Miami. So I don't know if he's getting
96 degrees out there in the shade.
in the shade. And I'm in the old town with like my other brother here, other mother, same father. Yo, we getting no breeze, straight humidity. You got to cut it. Just straight heat, instant sweat. So to work out here, we got so we talking today is not like us. They is not like us. We're gonna talk about the team that Leon Rose, that Tom Thibodeau has assembled, what we have right now. But we haven't had two shots out here for a little bit. Summer League has just concluded. We have some players. There's a lot of hype about Kolek, the rookie player that we got, who got the highest contract ever for anybody, I believe, second round or end of the first round drafted, $9 million guaranteed.
It's nice.
You can see his skill set, a good passer, pretty nice from the three. He's made some precedent to himself. We got Pat Comdadier, the French kid that we got in the higher rounds of the first round. So I'm going to pick your brain a little bit about what you've seen. What are some of your thoughts out of the rumors you hear? Tell us a little about your thoughts, Two Shots, since you haven't had a chance to chime in the last couple of shows. What are some of your thoughts on what you've seen on Summer League, some of the hype, some of the rumors regarding that?
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
First and foremost, thank you for having me on the show. You know, I appreciate it. Love is love. And yeah, I like Kolek a lot, man. Actually, everybody talks about TJ McConnell and that comparison, but I don't see that, man, because McConnell's more like a shooter. My boy Kolek is more of a passer, and I mean, if I may say, he reminds me a lot of Chris Paul. Like, you know, he got that vision. You know, there was a couple passes where I'm like, whoa, like where did he see that? Like, you know, so Chris Paul, if you guys, I'm not sure if you know, but Chris Paul is one of my favorite point guards of all time. It's like him and Jay Kidd are like right there for me, 1 and 2, or 1A and 1B, whatever you want to call it. So he reminds me a lot of a young Chris Paul. The only thing that I really don't like about him is, you know, he's a little small, he's a little undersized, unfortunately. And he seems to sometimes like let the game, like, it's like a little bit too fast for him at times, you know? So it looks like he gets lost in the court at times. But that'll come with experience, you know, more repetition and whatnot. And I'm really high on the kid. I like the kid a lot, actually. The French kid, Dadier, he had a few little spurts here and there. I like his game also. I think he has a lot of work to do. I think he'll be coming along a little. It'll take him a little longer than Kolek to adapt to the NBA game, because Kolek, I feel like Kolek can get his teammates around him involved, and once you do that, everybody, like, the play, like, you know, elevates, and you know that removes a lot of pressure from him. So I like it. I like it. And Jokubaitis is another one that has been showing me a lot of flashes. Like, whoa, like we got something here. So I'm very excited for all the rookies. Very high on Kolek. I'm a little worried about the whole Miles McBride situation. I'm starting to get a little worried. I'm starting to feel like he might get traded. I don't know. I sent you a text earlier.
Bang!
Ian Begley said it, that he might be the centerpiece of a trade for a backup center. I'm starting to get a little worried about that. I like McBride. I do. I love him. I love his defense. I love his attitude. But I think the play of Kolek, Jokubaitis is kind of making him expendable to a certain extent. And we do need a center. I mean, more than anything, because we're loaded at the guard position. So I'm starting to get a little worried about that, but we'll see what happens. So hopefully they could do a whole sign and trade with forgot his name now, from New York. Yeah. Hopefully they do a sign and trade with him and not involve Miles, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, I got a question real quick. This came up on Reddit. What do you think about this 3 hours? 3 hours ago, as per Ian Begley, Tyler Kolek is currently the Knicks' backup point guard ahead of Cameron Payne. People familiar with the matter tells SNY's Ian Begley. The Knicks we're thrilled to get Payne last week. He signed for a veteran's minimum. At the moment, he is viewed as the third lead guard behind Kolek, who had a very strong summer league. Based on current projections, after the Payne signing, Miles McBride in the Knicks regular season, Miles McBride is in the Knicks regular rotation. So to play Kolek, Thibault would need to expand his rotation to 10 players.
So just to recap what you just said, Miles McBride, aka Deuce, is in the rotation. So that would take away your worry.
It's still in the regular rotation so far, yeah.
So what that means is he ain't being traded.
But what was mentioned was campaign. So
what was mentioned was campaign.
Campaign be third, Kolek is second.
So I think, all right. So I think he's more of a threat than Payne. Payne is known to be a little iffy here and there during the regular season. He might be a bigger threat Payne will be a bigger threat in the playoffs because of his experience. But during the regular season, I could see Payne being more of a threat since we don't have a point guard that is pass first. Yeah, I mean, with a, I mean, that just shows his IQ. Like he said in the interview, you know, he's not a rookie. He's not a 1-year college rookie. He got his 4 years in, so he's 23. So he's not a youngin. Yeah, I mean, basketball is basketball. So I mean, if you got 4 years in college. Yeah, I mean, I like that better than the one and dones. Yeah, I mean.
Well, yeah, that kid's got amazing court vision. He's got some nasty passes. This kid is like, I was watching his highlights. I sent you guys the highlight reels, man. This kid is in college is nasty, dude. He's just got a good read, a good awareness. He's like, he reminds me of Grimes. Not as big. I don't know. His defense is not probably as good as Grimes, but his vision, his awareness, where the guys are to make those crazy left-handed passes, just ridiculous.
Grimes was never a passer like that. The way Kolek plays, I could agree with Two Shots that he do remind you of a Paul Pierce. I mean, Chris Paul. You know what I mean?
That's a high
sort of.
Chris Paul.
I mean, but like this guy from Phoenix was like that. Stockton, you know, he gives you that Stockton. What's this Canadian nigga's name from Phoenix?
Steve Nash.
Nash. He gives you that vibe.
Who?
Yeah, I mean those Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. That's what. Yeah.
Yes. So he gives you that vibe. Steve Nash, when he's on the court, he's already looking for the throw down or looking for the assist or looking for that. He's playing the whole chessboard. You feel what I'm saying? He'll position himself forward to make a dump pass behind him because he knows who's trailing. He knows who's at the wing. So yeah, his vision for the court is definitely elite. His passing is definitely elite.
The fact that they put him ahead of Campaign, who's
wait, let's
right.
That's Ian Begley putting it out. That's not from the front office. And I mean, do you guys really think?
I mean, he does have sources.
Yeah, it's
he's not just speaking out the air. We're talking about Ian Begley.
This is not some beat reporter, you know. He's in there.
Let's say that's correct. Let's say he has sources. Somebody inside said that they think because they're enamored, they see Buddy doing well. Do you think Thibodeau himself is going to be like, I'm going to put this rookie who's never played 80 games in his career, who's never seen NBA.
Not ahead of Cam, no.
Okay, again, someone who's proven in the playoffs, who lit us up in last playoffs in Philly.
Listen, what Payne got over, little white
Kolek.
What he got over him, what he got over Kolek is height, size, length. Yeah, I mean, and experience and chemistry.
So everything. So everything. So everything.
The front.
So
I mean, yeah.
But you know, Phil makes a good point though, that the fact that this kid is I'm sorry, Phil, that they even comparing him to Payne, like talking about that he's ahead of Campaign says a lot as to his skill set. I mean, considering that we went 0-2 to start the summer league, and we're just talking about summer league. It's ain't. I'm not saying he's going to be a starter. I don't think that Thibs would do that.
Hell no.
We're talking about summer league. We're talking about G League. We're talking about summer league. All right. We're going to talk about NBA. But that we started 0-2, considering guys coming from foreign lands, just getting together, the team together. First 2 games, okay, you guys went 0-2, but then you ended with 3 on a 3-game streak. That says a lot. That means that you guys got together, started playing well. You can see the after that second loss, that first win, they're playing together a little bit. That second win, they're playing a lot better together, And then they edged it out with that against that Detroit, that 0-3 Detroit team, which is kind of like not really a big win, whatever. But we
and Kolek started those games, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
to the point where they pulled them out the whole fourth. I think the second half they didn't even let them play.
And a desperate Detroit summer league team that was one win.
Let me ask you guys a question. So then, why, as a Knicks, you got Jokubaitis, who's experienced, came from EuroLeague, been playing against world top tier talent. Why do you think they would bench him and start Kolek?
I'll jump in real quick. Me personally,
for a trade piece.
Me personally, I'm not gonna speculate on trades or anything like that. But me personally, he reminds me of a traditional point guard. Set your offense, then boom, make the right pass, give up the open shot for an even better shot. That's what I see when I see him. Like nowadays, point guards are more scoring guards than anything. So for me, if I'm trying to get the team involved, that's who I want manning the point. Now, I get it. He's a rookie. He's not going to play minutes, blah, blah, blah. I get all of that. But maybe that's what the front office is seeing also, that these guys that are, like, not offensively gifted, Kolek can put them in positions to succeed. Like, for example, I feel like a Mikal Bridges is better off the ball. So if you got a point guard that's a pass-first point guard, that Mikal Bridges can spot up at the corner. He can cut to the basket. You could do like cuts or backdoor cuts or screens, off ball movement where Kolek can find you instead of. I'm not saying anything bad, but instead of like a Jalen Brunson where he'll set up a screen, dribble, and then pull up a midi. Like that's basically his game.
I agree with all of you, but we're talking about Campaign. What kind of minutes do you guys think Campaign is getting? Campaign is coming behind Deuce. Yeah, he's gonna be like the third string guard. So even if we're talking about him replacing Campaign, he's not gonna be getting significant minutes.
Well, you also got to take into account injuries. So God forbid we get injured, but that was my point B. My brother's thinking that they're bringing him in to showcase him for like a trade piece future wise, but I'm seeing it as a plan B to keep Campaign from injury and reserve more or less for the playoffs and try to get Kolek a little chemistry with the third string point guard play. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying I made the comp to CP3 because again, that's my favorite point guard. And when it comes to the point guard position, I love a traditional point guard that's not gonna look to score first and then pass. Like when you look at Kolek, his mission is, pass first, get the right, flow of the offense, and if need be, at the end of the shot clock, take a little three or whatever and make the bucket.
Also, we got another lefty in there. You know, he could come right behind right behind JB, and we wouldn't have to change any of the plays because we're coming from a left-handed. And we got another lefty in there. We're gonna get back in Randall, so we're gonna have our three-headed monsters out there. And I think, he could get a good young. I think, you know, Thibs should play some of the rookies so that they can gain experience and confidence, you know, during the regular season. You know, I think we got enough guys. We got Campaign. We got a couple of guys out there in the back that we can use if anyone were to go down. And I think that Kolek would be a really good backup to JB, being that they're both left-handed.
Listen, I think McBride is definitely coming in behind Brunson because he's more of the defensive point guard. Yeah, I mean to guard the ops best player. Yeah, I mean you're not gonna leave that. I mean we do have Mikal Bridges now, you know, which is a lengthier point guard, you know, and he does have some defensive prowess, you know. So, but I think Deuce is coming in second hand because he was handpicked by Thibs and he runs exactly what Thibs wants.
And let me bring this up here real quick. So we got, first of all, besides our players, which we'll go to now.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat.
Salute to the chat. Keith Watkins, Zaire, appreciate you guys. Everybody, and I'm going to get you to your guys' point because you guys dropping jewels on there as well. But we got Deuce McBride, who played, not only, he waited his turn 2 years in a row, played. They were saying he was lighting it up from practice from the get-go, that he was the incinerator, taking it to the team playing. He comes out and gives you huge minutes, not only defensively. Thibs played him on multiple rotations. He played very well alongside of Jalen Brunson, even when you had to gave a break to Dante DiVincenzo. So you were able to play him at the 2 alongside with your best player. And you bring him when Jalen Brunson went down as a lead guard. Then he's guarding the second to third best player besides OG Anunoby and all that. He's the next best defensive player you have. He's definitely in the rotation. Thibs handpicked him from the time he was in college to now. Then you got someone that in the playoffs gave you heavy burn, gave you 20-plus points in the playoffs, clutch shots, the shot clock running down from the corner, creating his own shot, hitting threes, driving to the baskets, all the what you want. So he's a championship piece player. I don't see where Kolek can get into that position now. He has to show improve, just like Deuce did. Campaign is someone who's proven in the playoffs, who's been in the league a long time, who has chemistry with, guess who? Mikal Bridges, who just so happens that you can probably throw him in there. He's an Energizer Bunny. They put him in Philly because we were about to mollywop Philly last year and almost put out the broom on them if it wasn't for Campaign, who came in and got them in the playoffs against us. He came in and get up.
My bad to interrupt you, but listen, when you do put on that orange and blue, listen, when you put on that orange and blue, something miraculous happens. Your game elevates at least 5 to 7 notches when you come over here. And I'm going to say, Deuce is a 94-foot defensive guard. I forgot where I heard it from, and it's the truth. Deuce is going to guard you right from the inbound pass. Like, you don't get that a lot from a lot of players. You don't see it.
Hey,
he's always guarding the hardest person to guard, you know, and listen, you got to give it up to Deuce.
There was a Woj report saying that Deuce McBride guarded his girl from getting in the car, that he didn't allow her to get into the car. He was blocking it. You can't get Sorry, I'm just clowning.
Listen, my only rebuttal to this is right now we have 2 wings, and I heard I think it was CP the franchise that said that they're gonna start calling the wing stop.
Hey, salute to Knicks Fan TV. Salute to Knicks Fan TV and CP the franchise. Salute to you.
Yeah. I seen an interview with him and I don't know, one of the Knicks reporters or whatever. But He called it that. He said somebody coined them Wingstop. So right now, those two are gonna be the ones that are gonna be picking up 94 feet. So
But
the reason I say that is because I'm really starting to think, like I said, that he's gonna be expendable because who was Tibbs' guy? Who was Tibbs' guy?
Hold on.
Yo,
Who's expendable?
somebody mute Mike. Mute Mike. Mike, mute yourself.
I mute him. But who? First of all, before you start, you can't just throw a Molotov cocktail out there without telling us who you're bombing. Who's expendable here? Because you got to be real direct.
McBride. Hold on. Who was Tibbs' nephew before he got traded?
I'm gonna drink to that, and not because I'm cheering you. I need a
IQ.
IQ was the man's fucking nephew's, pardon my French. And the only reason I'm saying this, again, he may be expendable, is because it's just not adding up.
Listen, IQ, but you gotta think the front office is, he was the grandson or whatever you may want to call him, but listen, the king, the golden child, whatever you want to name him, is Jalen Brunson. As soon as Jalen Brunson said yes to the Knicks, he was born in center court of MSG.
For real.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay, so now that negates anybody else that no one comes before Jalen. So now that we're at his timeline, yes, they might have been the grandkids of Tibbs, but now we don't have the time and the capacity to be a day late and a dollar short with players that are like.
So let me rebuttal.
DiVincenzo came in and quadrupled what IQ was doing, and that's Jalen Brunson's brother.
So let me rebuttal.
Let him rebuttal.
Let me rebuttal.
Go ahead.
You said timeline. Who fits the timeline more, McBride or Kolek?
They're the same age. They're the same age.
How does McBride fit the timeline more when he's younger than Kolek?
Because hold on. Let me answer it, because he's 3 years old in the NBA. Kolek hasn't even been born on these courts.
All right, and IQ had how many years? How many years under Thibodeau did IQ have before he got traded?
3.
Bro, all right.
Oh, shit. I mean, y'all making it too easy for me.
Hey, but who could? Are you telling me that Kolek and Deuce are parallel to each other? No, they're two different type of guards.
No. Well, Phil,
I'm not arguing that.
All right, wait, hold up. When IQ left, it's because Dante came in and he was the fucking veteran version of IQ. He is a shooter. He fucking plays defense. He hustles.
I'm not arguing any of that.
Okay, so
hey guys, time out. Listen, one more stat. This is coming from Tommy Beer. Remarkably, Knicks rookie Tyler Kolek is the first and only player in Summer League history to dish out 35 plus assists while committing fewer than 8 turnovers.
It's a different look. He is the new Steve Nash.
Hold on, let me read some of the chat.
Guys, salute to the chat. I'm bad, bro.
Salute to the chat. So Coach Sire is saying he's saying Coach Sire is saying Kolek is better than Rokas. That's one take. Kolek is a PG. Rokas is a combo guard. Keith Watkins says G League is going to be lit this year. I agree. Keith Watkins also says completely different scenarios between IQ and McBride. IQ wanted to start, and there's no way he's starting over Brunson. Facts. And that's why he wasn't extended last offseason. So he wanted to be the starter.
Good point.
He wasn't looking. He wasn't looking to be a backup player. He wanted to be that dude. We gave him backup player money. He ain't want that. He wanted to be that dude, so that's why we traded him. It wasn't because we didn't want him. It wasn't because he took the bag. just like it was with Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah wanted to be the dude and get more money, so touche. We need players to fit the role. Is Kolek really good at assists? I agree with you. I think he has exceptional vision. I think he's very good as a passer. Also,
he got elite. He got elite vision.
he's at the elite level, and I'll give you that. I agree.
Not
He's at the elite
exceptional.
level of passing. Steve Nash, how many championships does Steve Nash have?
0.
And I hate that. I hate that. argument
Okay.
because-
Listen. Okay. Besides that, how many championships does Chris Paul have?
And I
0.
hate that argument because again, it's
But
not
it's a
just one
fact.
player.
But
It's not just
how
one
many?
player.
Hold on. How many?
It's
How many
there's 5
championships?
players on the
Hold on.
court,
Hold
and
on.
you need an organization behind you.
Hold on.
Hey,
How many?
shout out
Hold
to
on.
Roy
Hold on.
Hebrew. Shout
Hold
out
on.
to Roy Hebrew.
How many championships does John Stockton have?
Here we
0.
go.
So the choice is yours.
He ran up against MJ, bro. Like,
How
come
many
on,
does
man.
Jason Kidd have?
1.
Okay, so out of three,
Dwight. All those
Hold
people
on.
you mentioned
Go ahead.
are Hall of Famers. Whether
Okay,
they have a championship or not. You're talking about
okay,
you're talking about
but
maybe
to,
top 20 Hall of
Yeah,
Famers.
That's a really good point.
You just
Dwight
fucking called out
talking
20
about-
top 20 Hall of Famers right there.
all right. Hey, I'd rather have champions than Hall of Famers.
Fuck that. I'd rather have Hall of Famers, bro.
nah, bro. Listen,
Hey, Mike, shut the fuck up, because right now we fucking fighting for a chip, nigga. I want the chip, and I want it now.
we're trying to put this to a 3. We're trying to put this to a 3, and that's the point. And the point is, look, what New York is doing right now is raising the stock of Kolek. They're raising the stock. No, you're not going to give this dude the highest contract ever in NBA second round history to just keep him on the bench. You're going to raise his stock. You put him over Jokic, who you know has been playing against grown men in the Euro League, and you're going to say, Jokic, yo, sit down. We got to raise this dude's stock because we're going to trade him by August. You got Precious Jewel, who hasn't signed yet. There's no one out there. Salute to Raw Hebrew Remnant. If you look, salute to Raw Hebrew, because by the way, Raw Hebrew took out a bat today, and he beat the crap out of this horse. He was beating that dead horse. He was talking about the topic of Deuce and Kolek. That's subject to death.
Hey,
That horse got bad lumps.
What did he say? I didn't catch
No.
it. What did he say?
Don't get me twisted. Don't get me wrong. I take Brad over McCullough.
I think my bad. I think the front office. I think the front office is too strategical to just start dishing out $9 million to this guy without some strategical planning behind it. There's not, like I agree. There's no way that they're just gonna pay this nigga $9 million to fucking sit him on the bench. He has been showing out, but at the end of the day, they're not fucking showing out over chemistry, none of the time. We have been building unity and chemistry ever since Leon Rose and fucking Tom Thibodeau came to the Knicks.
Nothing builds more unity and chemistry than a pass first point guard. Let me just say that. And second of all, I said I'm beginning to get worried. I never said that they're going to trade him or anything like that. I'm just saying it's suspect that Princeton still hasn't signed, and we need a backup center. And it's suspect that Ian Begley, of all people, is starting to get concerned with Miles McBride also. Because again, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. You got to think about it from. Hold on. You got to think about it from the other team's perspective also, right? So, like for example, if I'm making a trade with, I don't know, the Magic, and the Magic need a point guard. Now, I just said the Magic just to say the Magic, but if they need a point guard, what you think? Who you think they're gonna prefer, Miles McBride or this unknown commodity?
The unknown commodity.
Come on, bro. Like,
Phil. Ain't nobody taking Kolek over fucking McBride, bro.
Come on, man.
But look, but what? Let's talk about. Hold on. Let's talk about that.
I'm down with keeping the kid. If they keeping them to stash him, I'm
We're talking about somebody talking about G leaguers
But before
Yeah,
that,
Bride is
but
not a
I'm
fucking
saying,
G leaguer. He blew
no,
every
Mike, I just
G
said
leaguer
stash.
in history
Mike,
away.
I said I agree with the Knicks if they paid him the $9 million because they see a super future in him, like a Steve Nash ceiling esque ceiling. If they see that and then maybe they like, yo, we could build him into being more defensive, being more of a shooter with his already IQ and agility for the floor. I agree with it.
But why aren't you guys bringing up the other Ian Begley report where Ian Begley said the Knicks are not interested in bringing up Miles McBride?
Because that was days ago. And the report that I brought up to you was 3 hours ago. Shit changes.
No, if they didn't trade him for Bridges, forget anybody else.
That's exactly what he said. That's what I sent you the text, bro. You got it.
Okay, but listen, the Knicks did not trade Miles McBride for Bridges, who is more important than McBride in anyone's eyes. So if they didn't do that,
that's exactly what he said in the report.
Okay, so he's not doing it now. They're not doing it now.
And what he said concern. He didn't say that it's infinite.
That's what I said. But listen, my concern is growing.
But why? But here's the point. And to address your concern, you know what?
Hey, buzzer beater. Kolek is not making more than McBride. McBride is making
13.
McBride is 13. Yeah.
McBride is making.
But McBride also was not making what Kolek is making when he was in the summer league.
That correct at that time. So for right now, McBride is making 13 million in 3 years. Kolek is making 9 and 4. So it
doesn't. I mean, excuse me, Dwight. I mean, just for a second. It doesn't make any sense for a guy. You said was the highest paid second rounder ever. That doesn't make any sense to me. Or he's really that good,
Mike.
It's but not that good.
Hold on. But that's where my point and why the front office is too strategical to do. They got something coming behind that. Either they're trying to shop them for pause. If they trying to shop them or combine them to take up some of the cap space somewhere. They're not just gonna throw that math out just to throw it. So either they see, hold up. In my eyes, there's only two things: either they see a big future in them, or they're using them as a trade chip. That's the only two.
We're past the first apron.
Let Machete go, then you go. Let Machete go.
I'm sorry, two guys, but I mean, how much is Djokovic doing? How much is he making?
He's not.
$9 million.
So why wouldn't we use him as a trade chip? He did good. He was 7 for 7. Or use him and we keep going and just
that to your question. Hold on to your question, Machete. Hold on to your question. That is why Two Shots are saying concern. That's why Ian Begley is saying concern because we're loaded on guard. So that's where the concern would come because why would we have so many guards? At that point, you start saying, hey, why would he have so many? Maybe McBride's going to be traded. Maybe Cam's going to be traded.
Hey, Brunson.
You can't trade Cam. You can't trade Cam.
I'm just saying.
Brunson, Bridges, Dante, Deuce, Kolek, like how many guards we going to have?
That's where the concern is coming from. That's where you're hearing the rumors of trading because we're so plethora of guard. Why will we do that? And then if you go to what my brother was saying, if Don's so cheap in the 4 years we've been him that he is frugal as hell, why would he do it and do something that's never happened in the history of NBA, overpaying a second rounder for $9 million if it doesn't deal with money? All they know is money, trade, and value.
I got you. We're past the first apron, right?
Yes.
So that means we got to send out more money than we bring in, right?
Yes.
So who makes more between McBride and the unknown commodity?
The unknown commodity is close to McBride, but they already said.
But who makes more?
Deuce, but they already said.
So who makes it easier to ship out more money?
All right,
It-
hey
but
guys,
Deuce-
hold on. Let me throw a monkey wrench.
Hold on.
Maybe since the report just came in 3 hours ago that they upgraded Kolek over Payne, maybe the expendable piece is Payne.
But you just got him, so you can't trade him.
Hold on. And to your point,
Nah, I don't think so, Phil.
Hold on. To your point, 2 shots, and salute to Rahibra again.
You brought Payne in for Mikhail.
Hold on. To your point, 2 shots, and salute to Raw. Raw said it today. If you wanted to make that trade is available this very moment with McBride. You can do it right now. Why haven't they traded him if you could do it with McBride?
Because the holdout is precious.
No, you can't trade Kolek. You can't trade Kolek until August. You can't trade out Kolek until August. I think it's 6. So that's where the holdout is. They already said they're not doing, because you can trade McBride right now, today. Him and Precious and Sims.
The holdout is precious.
Or whatever it is.
Holdout is precious. Why isn't Precious signed? Why isn't Precious signed?
Because they're waiting.
Because they're gonna use him for a piece.
Absolutely. And who else are going to throw in there?
With Kolek. It's not McBride. They would have done it already.
We'll see. We'll find out soon enough.
What wins championships? It's defense. If you're talking about Wingstop and you're talking about one of the most elite positive persons on as a guard is Deuce, who proven himself in the playoff, 20 plus points in the playoff, locked down all types of defense. You got him, McBride, OG. You're probably the most elite defense.
Right, but the problem is not about that. The problem is the collective bargaining agreement. Again, we're past the first.
But he's
apron.
already paid.
We're past the first apron. We got to ship out more money than we take back.
So who do you send? Who do you send that's not
the person that makes more money, which is McBride, because it makes it easier on the
come on, hang on a second. Let me hang on, Phil. I'm reading some of the comments over here. And he
read the chat.
No, I'm not the chat. I'm reading something else. But he's never they're talking about McBride. He's never been a point guard or a ball handler or distributor, nor does he create his own shots. Why do so many want to force him into a role he's not best suited to his legitimate considerable skill? He's best off ball, 3-and-D really, and his arm length and quickness make up for his lack of straight up height as well. Trade him for a rotation caliber center. He's called asset allocation. We don't need dudes. He's got no minutes in his team. A backup center will play 20 plus minutes. I'm just reading some of the comments. And that's all I got.
Listen.
Do me a favor. If you could pull up Clint Capella's salary, because that's the one that's been talked about the most.
All right, let me say one thing.
You next, and then I'll read the chat.
Listen, Deuce McBride is only in his 3rd year. Going on 4th. But last year, we just saw Deuce McBride opening his offensive driving bag. He has been learning a lot from fucking Jalen Brunson. We haven't seen Deuce at his peak. You feel what I'm saying? And I think Deuce is more of a threat than Kolek is right now. Right now, you need a threat. You can't have something fancy on the floor. Yeah, I mean, you need somebody that's gonna lock somebody down. Kolek ain't that much of a defensive player like that, my dude. He's not gonna crack that rotation like you think he is. He might be for the offensive.
I never said he was.
But what I'm saying, like he don't play. I don't see him manning up like Deuce. Deuce is gonna guard the best guy on the court.
Yeah.
He's gonna guard the best guy on the court, 94 feet, and press him, drive on them. You know what I mean? Like Deuce's chemistry and growth with the team surpasses anything that we could think of campaign or Kolek or all of that shit don't got validity against the weight of the chemistry and the tutelage that Thibodeau hand fed Deuce. We can't. Tibbs has groomed Deuce to be his guard, his way.
And
he knows his strength. Ain't nobody gonna know Deuce's strength more than fucking Tibbs. Tibbs is there every fucking day. What are we talking about?
If you invest that much time, you invested 3 years into something. You committed 3 years. That's like
Yes, we invested 3 years in IQ, bro. Move on. That meant
okay, no, but that's the point.
We invested 4 years in RJ.
So you
traded. Move on. It ain't about time.
Hey, 2 shots. Just to answer your question, Clint Capella makes 20 million in 2022.
20 mil.
22,
All right.
20 and a half.
20 and a half.
Hey, but who was more of a defensive player? IQ or Deuce?
Hold on. Let's do a quick game of GM real quick. If you know, just humor me. All right. We have Precious Achiuwa that hasn't been signed yet, right? How much is he expected to make?
9, maybe.
15.
9, 10. All right, let's round it up to 10. Let's round it up to 10.
15.
What more do you need to complete the trade between us and them? Because if my math is math, you need minimum 10 more.
Hold up, my guy. You just asked a question. We all here watch all the content that's going on about Knicks. And since we haven't been on the pod, we have repeatedly been seeing the same thing. So we already know what the math is. We already know that we got the 5 mil from RJ.
Fuck your 3 years. Fuck everything, bro. You got to make the numbers match. And again, we have to send out more than we take back.
Okay. All right. So my question, hold on. Since you're going on the IQ 3 years being Tibbs' grandson and the 3 years of this nigga being his grandson, right? That's your comparison, right? The 3 years and the grandson shit. Who's more of a Tibbs player? IQ or Deuce McBride?
Or Cole?
No,
none of that matters. You have to make the math work.
It does.
You have to make the math work.
Dwight, he's saying fuck the 3 years because I'm saying his comparison is IQ being out of here. That's what he's holding up. That's his
y'all
card.
keep bringing up IQ. Y'all keep bringing up IQ.
No, because you keep saying 3 years don't matter when Tibbs just got rid of IQ that was here for 3 years.
Yeah,
and that was
he got
Tibbs'
rid of
grandson.
RJ also.
All right, so my question to you was, since they're both under the same umbrella, they were both here 3 years, they were both handpicked by Tibbs, who is more of a Tibbs player, IQ or Deuce? You're going to have to say Deuce. So Deuce is not going to go nowhere. He's more of a defensive mindset guard.
Okay, where you going with this?
The point
is new. This is pointless because again, we don't need another guard. We have 17 guards. We need a backup center. And he's not Leon.
All right, but just like I said, there's only 2 choices. Either they pay that nigga to stay here because he's not cracking a starting rotation. So either they paid him the 9 mil to keep him and stash him because they see his fucking high ceiling, or they did it to fucking be something strategical to make a move. Those are the only 2 choices.
My point in the whole my whole point in this exercise was to make y'all realize that the math needs to add up, right?
Okay.
We both agreed that Precious is going to resign for about 10. We both agreed that Clint Capella makes 20 and a half. So what you need is an additional 10 and then some.
Okay.
And I'm sorry,
Sam,
your brother only makes 9, which is less than what is needed. The person that makes more is McBride. It'll make it 23 going out and 20 coming back. That works.
Okay, you know what also works? Giving up Kolek plus 2 future fucking picks with Sims.
We can't trade picks.
Hold on.
Picks? We can't trade picks.
Okay, hold on. Let me read the chat real quick. We'll come back to this. So Q Walker says next 2 seasons for cheap is okay with the role player. IQ was not happy with the situation. RJ was not working. Deuce's situation is not the same as either one of those 2. The entire reason Don was moving with the draft, and the player's salary is to pay them. All that to say is the money's similar. If the top coveted position or the top type of skill set that's most coveted in the NBA is 3 and D, if that is the most coveted skill set in the NBA, you have a guard who is 3 and D elite at an elite level. Elite.
My man, we got 2.
At the guard level, meaning
Mikal and OG.
They play point guard? They play point guard.
You said guard level. You said guard level.
Point guard.
Point guard.
OG is a small forward. PG is a shooting guard, small forward. You don't have anyone in the NBA other than Drew Holiday, who at 35 years old got re-signed for $135 million because he
plays both sides.
Yeah, but he makes his threes when they count.
Oh, but did Deuce make them last year? Scored 29 points. He got
and
anyway, the game.
I'm not sitting here trying to say, yo, we got to ship McBride. Y'all misunderstanding me. I like McBride. I want him to stay.
What skill set?
It's all about what fits the team now, bro.
Exactly. What skill set?
And again, I'm not saying this is 100% happening. I'm just saying I'm concerned, as Ian Begley just mentioned a few hours ago.
Okay, so to my point, telling you, what is a more valuable skill set? A 3 and D who you just paid OG Anunoby $212 million, who misses probably 30 games a year. Jaylen Brown and Tatum are the elite guards of the year. 3 and D, you got them out there. Mikal Bridges, you traded 7 first-round picks for because that is elite at that level. And then you got one of the best people that you drafted. You trained for 3 years. You went under the Thibodeau system, who proved himself in playoff over a rookie who can pass. And I agree, he's elite at passing. But compared to any other Hall of Fame point guard who does the same skill set, who have not equivalent, all the 3 best point guards who are passers have not equivalated to one championship.
You know what I'm laughing at? You know what I'm really fucking laughing at? Look at what the fuck we're arguing about. We got the best problems.
Hey, salute to Keith Watkins.
We got the best problems that we mad about, nigga. We fighting about having the best of the best of the best of the best of choices, bro.
Hey, hold on. Hey, that deserves a motherfucking 4 grams. Salute.
Hey, when was the last time we had these type of problems?
Problems.
It's good to be a Knicks fan, that's for sure.
Hey, salute. Champagne problems, Keith Watkins says. Champagne problems. Salute, my family. Knicks Nation. Go ahead.
Hey, look, you know the saying, more money, more problems. Maybe a lot of people haven't been through what we've been through, but that's what I'm built for. Give me that money and give me those problems, because I want problems.
Hey, first of all, guys, salute to everybody in the chat. Listen, I'm almost done with this drink. I might not make it through the rest of the show. My wife keeps making me these drinks. My wife is the worst and best bartender ever.
And we need an invite.
Hey, you guys next. If my wife makes me another drink, I might pass out mid-show. Machete, you might have to close. Welcome to Saucy Smoke 'em and Sober Sunday. So
shout out to the wife.
And all that to bring it back. Hey, salute to Two Shots. For real. We missed you in the chat. We're glad
man, I missed it so much, bro. You have no idea.
Bang.
Hey,
man, I've been itching to get back on the show, man.
Hey, look at Machete's eyes.
That boy, you can see that nigga Chinese through the shades.
Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I just had a couple of beers.
Your shit looks sloppy. You look like more Asian than Dominican.
Nah, nigga.
Hey, he's half Filipino right now. Look at
that smile, boy. That's an ear to ear. Hold on. See, now you got me getting it. I gotta go get my tray.
You gotta roll up. What's up? Hey. Hey, salute to you guys. Now let's bring it back. Now that you addressed it, you gave your collect possibly which, listen, I gave you your floor so you can say your piece. We may agree or disagree, but it's, listen, half the Knicks Nation agrees with you. Half agrees with Machete. That's why we're here. We give a little bit of that melting pot.
You know, I gotta, you know me. I gotta be opposite of the fucking. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
and we love it. We love it. We know who you are. We know who you are, my brother. Appreciate you, Shalom. We appreciate you, my brother.
I
Hey,
gotta be that devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying?
hey, we know you got to bring the other side, the other to hit them with the other side, and I appreciate that. So let's talk about besides these rookies, besides a trade, besides Precious Achua, which right now, if you're looking at the players we got Jalen Brunson, who, by the way, took the biggest discount in NBA history, who showed himself as a true player, which he's skilling up.
Okay. My bad.
You got it's all right. You got Jalen Brunson too, who took 157. So salute to Jalen Brunson to take a 157 pay cut. So we could be talking about these good problems we have. 157. My brother's rolling up to that. All right. Machete's
Saucy Smoke Sunday.
If Machete's got his screen off, he's chiefing something. He's helping his eyes get lower. He's helping his eyes get lower. All right. We got. Do you guys think this is so far the best Knicks team assembled right now on paper? Because we haven't seen them played. But you got Jalen Brunson, all of the Knicks.
Ever, never, ever.
Can they be the best Knicks team assembled? Your thoughts, Machete?
Ever.
They can be. I don't think they are. I think they can be.
Come on, here's reality.
Nah, man. I mean, you know, we lost Hartenstein, man. That really we really got to make that shit up, though. Real, dude. We really got to make up a guy.
Hey.
I was watching. No, I'll tell you why, because I've been watching.
To Keith Watkins, who said he got cataracts.
I've been watching the games last season from the beginning, and Hartenstein did help a lot. When he came in and played those minutes, he was a 50-50 guy, man. He really hustled really hard, and replacing that, I think, is very key and very important. We got to find I like Achua, man. I think that Achua, if he played, could do what Hartenstein did. I think from what I've seen of all the people available right now, we got to re-sign Achua, man. We can't.
Hey, listen.
And we can't lose Achua, and then fucking there's rumors up there that we're gonna lose Deuce. We can't have that. We can't have.
I agree with
guys
you.
that I feel.
Let him finish.
Helped us to get to where we're at. We can't. We can't fucking miss out on Achua, dude. We got to replace Hartenstein.
Bro, these guys. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry to interrupt, but these guys made their choices, and guess what? We made those players the same way. Campaign is coming into the Knicks is the same way Hartenstein came into the Knicks. The same way fucking Achua came to the Knicks. When you play for the blue and orange, you level up immediately.
What was that word?
Immediately. You heard? So don't get gassed up because you come to play for even though it's once a Knick, always a Knick, and we support and love everybody. But don't get it twisted when the blue and orange makes you, and then you think you can step off into the forest and think you can really survive this jungle.
Listen, I'm gonna respectfully say that I don't agree with that. I'm gonna respectfully say what Josh Hart said. Fuck him. We don't like him no more. So not once the Knick, always the Knick. He decided to leave. Fuck him, and I'm ready to move on. What I will say is, in regards to your original question, I think this, like my man said, I think this can be the best team to go down in Knicks history, but I don't think it is. I wasn't around in the 70s for the Frazier days and all that, so I'll leave the older heads talk about that. But when I was around, the squad with Houston and Spree and Ewing and Starks, I mean, you name it, go down the list. That was the squad that made me fall in love with basketball. So
no, I agree with you. But if you see the grays, right? But I'm not like a lot of these old heads. You feel what I'm saying? I like the new wave, the new shit. You know what I mean? So I'm campaigning for something I've never seen done as a Knicks fan.
Absolutely.
I'm campaigning for something, the unity and the way. Listen,
did there campaign. I see what you did there campaign.
listen. I'm just saying, like what the Knicks are now has never been seen, and I'm the same age as hip hop. I was born in the city of hip hop, and I was born in the year of hip hop, and I'm Dominican. So that trilogy right there is undeniable. So what I'm trying to say is that when I say something, you can assure and believe that this is one of the most flawless Knicks team built.
Okay, hey, first of all, I take offense to the gray hair thing. That's first of all. First of all,
artists.
Hey, Salt and Pepper over here got a problem.
Name me 5 new artists and don't say Pop Smoke and
listen,
anybody else. Go ahead.
Number two, I'm gonna need to see that Hot Wheel that you have in your hand that you keep waving. You've been waving it around for 7 minutes. Your son's gonna be mad about it. At least give him a shout out on his toy.
Yo,
yeah. This is the shark one. This is the shark one. My little man likes to mess with him.
Salute to Noah. All love to little Noah. Like Keith Watkins says, they actually have a shot, but it would take 2 chips in 3 seasons. They would at least have to match Clyde. So Keith is saying, in order for this team to be great or on the level of the top tier Knicks, they have to have 2 chips in a 3-year period. I'm gonna say that's gonna be kind of tough.
I got a reply for what was it, Keith?
Keith Watkins.
All right, Keith Watkins. Since we're on the topic of not like us, correct?
Right?
Hey, you know what the intro says? I see dead people. In the TOF version is I see Dynasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what a dynasty is? Hey, you know what a dynasty is? Something that hasn't been done since Shaq and Kobe. A 3-peat. 3-peat. There's no team since Shaq and Kobe, and before that, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls have done what we about to do. We about to bring the 3-peat back. You heard?
Are you going down in record? Hold up.
Boy, this for life. This is this right here, life.
Hey, you can't take this. We on YouTube. You can't take this back.
Look, check this out.
That's it. That's it, Papi. That's it. That's it.
July 21st, 6:07 p.m. He's on the record.
3-peat.
That's it, Papi. That's it. No más. No más.
No más. We don't do. I know notching.
That's it, boss.
Hey, you want these $5 or not? It's up to you.
I know notching.
You want the $5 or you want nothing? Because I can keep going.
Oh shit! No. Give me. How much is the 40? How much is the 40?
I know notching. You $5.
Hey,
Papa, you come in here every day. You ask me how much is the 40. It's the same every day.
Hey, listen, one thing niggas is gonna know about me, I am the exaggerator and I am the homer. So I'm gonna see every dynasty 3-peat, bring it.
Let's talk about the other rumors. Cause we like, you see who we got up here. Do you guys, here you go, 2 shots. I need you to load up your clip. Get ready to fire up.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is Julius Randle a long-term solution for the Knickerbockers? And there it is. Does he get traded or does he stay? Is he Raptors Randle or is he trade Randle?
Fuck, why we gotta bring that up on this channel? Yo, come on.
Listen, we have people that think, unfortunately. Look at him. He's dying. There's people in the chat that think like him. He's like,
Listen, that
Oh,
little
man.
question got me fucking.
You sweating already. It gives you a chance to roll up. It gives you a chance to roll up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. You really like to hand me out to dry, huh?
Hey, listen. You are a percentage of our fan base. I have to hear from your perspective, so it's not always one-sided from our way. Hit me up here. Hey, Keith Lockett. By the way, Keith Lockett says, "Oh damn, here we go."
Listen, I'm gonna try to be as respectful as
Listen,
possible.
hold on. Hey, before you go, listen. This is straight liquor that my wife. There's nothing in between you. So just so you know how she pours a drink. This is liquor. This is nothing mixed. Straight oscuro.
Yeah.
So you know, if my takes are crazy, if my takes are saucy and crazy, you know why. Salute to the wife.
Just don't no projectile vomiting on
Look,
screen.
This one was juice. This was
a little splash.
Hey, you ever seen the meme of Buddy falling down from the trailer?
Hey, just for the color.
Just for the color.
A splash of color, dale.
Hey, she did it off the elbow.
All right. Back to business. So I'm gonna try to keep it as respectful as possible to Randall Hive.
That's for you.
Now, I like Randall. I appreciate what Randall did.
He already traded him. He already traded him.
Emotional, damn it.
I already saw the flight. Jesus.
He already traded him. He got the team.
Bro, that nigga got 4 words in, and I saw a flight take off.
He already bought him the one-way ticket. He already.
This is how I feel personally. All right. Again.
Hey, what he is about to express are not the consent of the TOF show.
Right.
We are Randall fans and
straight to Kemby.
Right.
Kemby.
Put the letters in the screen.
These are two shots thoughts.
My thoughts only. Not this is not you know what I'm saying, like the whole shit.
That's my disclaimer.
I got you. All right, bet. So
hey, we miss you, by the way. Thank you for coming.
Hey man, I would have missed this, man. Every single time I get a chance, I would love to call. But yeah, Randall.
Yo.
Like I said, I appreciate what he did or what he has done. I'm just ready to move on from Randall. I think I've seen enough. I think I have seen enough. I appreciate the 2-time All-NBA. I appreciate, or 3, whatever it is. I appreciate the amount of courage it takes for someone to come here and try to start something when nobody else would. The only critical moment that I have from him since he's been a Knick is the thumbs down shit. Yeah. That never sat well with me. I never really got over it, whatever you want to say. But I'm over Randall. Now, in terms of basketball, the reason I'm over Randall is because when it's time to show up in the playoffs, he doesn't. He hasn't. Look up the numbers. He's like a 15-point, fucking 20% from the field, 20% from 3, turnover machine. And purely basketball.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can hear me? My bad. I was just counting. My bad.
Purely basketball, I'm over him. If we could get another power forward in here, I'm all with it. Now y'all gonna ask me who? Yes. Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller.
I know nothing.
Future. I can't do none of that. I can't tell you. Hold on, let me finish. I can't tell you who's gonna be disgruntled a year from now. I can't tell you how we're gonna make a sign and trade work. I can't tell you how the numbers are gonna work.
Oh,
I can't tell you none of that. What I
Okay, all
can
right,
tell
what-
you, what I can tell you is, if we can get a different power forward in here, somebody that produces in the regular season as well as the playoffs, I'm all for it.
Hey, all right. My question to you is who's coming over here, right? That's not my question. My question to you is
I need a drink.
the reason why I was counting because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck are you talking to, bro? Who is better than Randall? Please name me.
Again,
name me
again.
better forwards.
Again, with the same, it's the same argument all the time, bro. I have no answers for you. I got no answers for you.
So, hold on.
I don't because I don't know who's available. I don't.
No one.
Hold up. My question to you is not who's available, not who's disgruntled, not who's coming over here. In general, out of all 5,000 forwards that are in the NBA, the past 5 years, not if they were sick, I don't care about whatever, who is better than Randall?
I mean, give me a list and I'll tell you.
Well, you gotta pick it. You say
forwards. You said for forwards.
Give me a list. Give me a list and I'll tell you. I don't know the forwards. Give me a list and I'll tell you.
Jaren Jackson.
Who's he?
All right, never mind.
All right, never mind. I appreciate you.
Listen, yo. I don't follow nobody but the Knicks. I don't follow nobody but the Knicks.
Okay.
Give me a name. Give me the stats. Show me what they do in the playoffs. Then I can come back to you. But otherwise, I don't follow nobody but the Knicks.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. There is no one in the motherfucking NBA
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that.
You can't even name nobody because there is nobody better than Julius Randle.
I refuse to believe that. There has to be somebody.
Is Giannis better than Julius? Is Giannis better than Julius?
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Giannis is a generational talent. You cannot tell me that Randall is better than Giannis. Are you fucking kidding me? You kidding me?
When I see them fucking battle, Randall gets the better of fucking Giannis. The better of
Get
fucking.
the fuck out of here,
bro.
You really putting Randall over Giannis?
First of all, listen.
He better than Giannis. He better than Jokic.
Squad to the chest by himself.
Yeah, hey,
you putting Randall in?
Did he do it last year?
Julius Randle is better. Julius better. Julius is
Lulu Knicks fans right
No. My dude, if you put them in a one-on-one, 1v1, like Yanu nigga said, 1v1, right?
He will play 1v1 or is it 5-on-5?
My nigga, I'm just telling you.
Nah, don't give me no hypotheticals, bro. Don't give me no hypotheticals.
I'm just telling you.
Lulu Knicks fan right here.
Yeah, Julius.
I don't want to hear nothing more from you.
Julius, let's call him the body bag. Let's call him the body bag, nigga.
All right. In the finals, pull up Giannis' number in the finals. Pull up his numbers in the finals. And pull up Randall's numbers in the playoffs. Get the fuck out of here. I want to hear nothing. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
My nigga, did they even get to the playoffs? What you talking about?
Wow.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Are you fucking serious?
Hey, they all bump sauce compared to Julius, nigga. They bump sauce, nigga.
Pull up his numbers in the finals, my man.
Hey, put some respect on Julius name.
Put some respect on Giannis, bro. Because Giannis is in the table.
Put Giannis in the Giannis.
And it's kind of
Put Giannis in the Giannis.
You
that
kidding
nigga's
me?
trash. That nigga's
Are
trash.
you kidding me?
Nah.
Hey, first of all, I said all that, which obviously y'all went left as hell The chat is going crazy as hell. Just Knicks is laughing. Two Shots is deranged. Why are we talking about a player that's not
I'm
available?
deranged. So Giannis is not better than Randall?
Well, he's just based on your expression, how you went off, how you're going off.
Oh, all right, bet.
That's just how you're going off. First of all, the only two players statistically for the last 2 to 3 years, statistically, well, if you're talking about stats that have been better than Randall, there's only been two. The only two players that have been better than Randall or very, very similar has been Jokic and Giannis. And that's a fact. So I agree with you. So the only two players that have been statistically, and I mean slightly better.
I need numbers in the playoffs because I feel like AD is better than Randall in the playoffs.
Listen, and I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you on the playoff aspect. But name me one time in any of the playoffs that Jokic or Giannis played that they were double teamed. They didn't. You know why? Because they had other players at the time with Middleton, other point guards that, and they had was Jamal Murray, whether it was
you seriously telling me that Giannis is coming down from half court and they don't pack the paint to stop him?
But who can he throw to? He was able to throw to Middleton.
I don't care about none of that.
But it's important.
You just said nobody gets double teamed. Like, what?
Look, let me kill the argument for you. Go ahead.
The reason it's important is because Randall never had that in the stats you're asking us to bring out about Julius Randle in the playoffs. He had Nerlens Noel. He had Peyton.
But Randall is better than Giannis. He should be able to elevate everybody.
But no, you have
Randall is a generational talent, like a LeBron. He should be able to take a bunch of scrubs to the
what my brother's trying to say is they had great point guard, not great, but they had point guards and shooters built around these players, bro.
Okay, what about LeBron in 08? I think it was in 08 when he was in the Cavs.
He had Kevin Love. Yeah, Kevin Love. Yeah, Kyrie.
In 2008.
Kevin Love and Kyrie.
In 2008.
Who did he have?
He had scrubs on the squad like Delonte West.
Did he win?
He made it to the finals.
Did he win? Did he win? Did he win?
Has Randall made it to the finals?
Did he win?
Has Randall made it to the finals?
Hey, don't bring up LeBron. Don't bring up LeBron when the whole NBA caters to LeBron and his legacy.
He had a bunch of scrubs, bro.
Let's stay Knicks.
Yeah, fuck
the point of even me bringing it up before you guys lose your freaking minds, the point of that is that Julius Randle, this is the first year Julius Randle has a cast that he can depend on. A cast that is sufficient and efficient in what they do.
You're going to see him work. You're going to see him work this year. You're going to see him.
And in those 3 years that you're talking about, and that the only two best players that were better than him was Giannis and Jokic, and I'll give you that. In those 3 years, he was the only player that was double teamed for 82 games.
And he played all 82 games. I pull up the stats on them niggas. They probably play half the fucking season.
All right, this is the make or break year. This is the make or break year regardless. If he shows up, then cool. You want to keep him, keep him. If not, come out.
If
Julius is a New York Knick for the rest of his career.
What did Giannis do last year against the Miami Heat, who was in 8th place?
He was injured. I remember him being injured.
Okay, meaning he couldn't play. He wasn't what? Available. He wasn't available. All right.
Injured the past 2 seasons?
What about the
y'all making like these childish arguments, bro.
No. Bro, Randall was just commended for playing 3 or 4 seasons, 80-something games every year, except this year. Randall has been the most
2 years he's been injured.
But
listen, let's bring it back. That agree with
he played injured. He played injured. A lot of the people that you're talking about are not going to do what Jalen Brunson and Randall did. Is played injured with heart.
Let's agree. I'm agree with you. 2 shots. I'm agree with you. Randall didn't play well in the playoffs. He didn't play the last 2 years. He's been injured just like Giannis the last 2 years. Do you think at that level that he was playing with the assists, the rebounds, only other players better than him, Giannis and Jokic? Do you think with Jalen Brunson? Do you think with OG Anunoby?
Bridges.
Do you think the talent that we have, do you think they can surpass
And Mitchell Robinson. Hey, let's stop not mentioning Mitch. Mitch is that fucking problem, nigga.
So all the concept that we were talking about, even with Deuce McBride, elite at defense and elite at three-point play. Do you think that us, probably the best defensive team, probably in the history of the NBA, which I'm shooting for this year, probably the most elite total defensive team with Mitch, Deuce, OG, and McBride? I'm more than sure this is probably the best defensive team on paper, because we haven't proven it yet, as you said, Two Shots. Defensively on paper, we should be the deepest, best defensive team with the best defensive coach and probably the best three-point team, considering Dante broke the three-point record for the Knicks. OG as a three-point shooter. Bridges, who has something to prove, who was ideally the number one option for Brooklyn last year.
And getting ready to play at another level with his brother, which takes his confidence up about 5 more notches in blue and orange.
Who do you see that would really give us realistically competition with a healthy Randall, who you're saying you want to see, a healthy Randall, with all types of helps and shooters, including a campaign? Who do you think? Where would you put it this way? Where would you rank the Knicks this year on paper?
So, granted, we're all healthy, blah blah blah, right? I see the second and third seed. I don't see the first seed in the East.
Who's the first? Who's the first?
I still got to give it to Boston. I got to see otherwise.
I can respect that.
That was before us.
Now, granted, again, if everybody's healthy, I'm willing to concede, and I'm willing to say this would be the make or break season to keep Randall or not. I'm willing to concede that. So if you tell me, everybody's healthy, blah blah blah, and Randall doesn't show up, I'm with trading him. Now, if he shows up in the playoffs, I'm willing to extend him. Now, I'm not willing to max him out because I don't think he's a max player, or I don't think.
What if he gives you 150? What if he takes?
Let me say something real quick, because y'all niggas is all over the. Bro, do you know that the Knicks just had a conversation with Julius Randle about his extension, and he said, "Nah, let's talk about that next year. Let's focus on getting this center." Julius Randle is aboard. Like we're not taking none of this thing. Bro, Julius Randle not going nowhere.
I'm conceding. I'm gonna give him this season to show up and show out. And if he doesn't, going nowhere. I'm gonna base it off of this season, because y'all made really good points just now. Best team, blah blah blah, defense, coach, yada yada. I get all that. So I'm gonna give him one more season to show me what he can do in the playoffs. Regular season, he's gonna ball the fuck out. We already know that. Randall is gonna Randall, but in the playoffs, we'll see what happens.
Would you say?
Hey, can we go to the chat after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat. So Keith Watkins says, "Why are we talking about players that is not available? Giannis is absolutely better, but he's not available.
That's why.
Give me a player that we can actually replace with Julius Randle with. Joker, he's also a top 3 to 5 player of all time, which I can agree. And then what are we talking about here? None of this is realistic." So you're talking about.
That's why I didn't want to get into it, because again, Randall does some things that are elite. I'm not going to take that away from him, but he is comparable to other power forwards. Y'all say better, of course, there's going to be 1 or 2 better, but you could get the same type of production or better production in other areas from other power forwards.
From who? But you got to give me a name.
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't want to start throwing names out because you get comments like him. Oh, but he's not available.
But
Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play the what if game.
Listen, statistically, there is no one better other than Randall besides Gian.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Listen, hold on. Listen what I said on the last pod, right? What I said on the last pod is that the front office had made moves. The subtraction that they subtract and the pieces that they put in place of those subtractions always upgraded to better than what was here. So if we're telling you that Randall comes top 3, let's say top 5 in the NBA in his category, you will only consider upgrading from Randall. And if there's only 2 or 3 players that are that caliber, you're not going to say that we're getting Giannis or Jokic.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you 2 questions before I ask you the third and final question. First question, is Randall elite offensively?
With this squad, yes.
Okay. Is Randall elite defensively?
Yes. At his position, yes. Wait, right. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I got it.
Bro, but we've all seen that Randall was in the past a little lackadaisical on defense, but bro, with the new squad, you've seen the energy. When they played in January, when we first got OG, how was Randall playing? He was playing out of his mind.
Hold on.
We went 11 and
I'm not refuting that though.
Hold on. New Knicks, finish rolling that. 2 shots, give me a second. Let me read the chat. Keith Watkins says the only way Leon gets rid of Juju is for a top 5 to 7 player, period. He is not going to move him for someone similar. They have to be undoubtedly better. I agree with that.
That's what I just said.
Salute to
But better is subjective.
Hold on. Salute to Nostalgic Knicks. We appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Machete, I need your input here. I know you've been out there. You've been chief and chaffing, whatever you got. Machete, what are your thoughts on Julius Randle? Do you think Julius Randle deserves to be here, or do you think there is an option for someone else to come in and replace Randle? Do you see Randle as a long-time solution? What? He's on it. Oh, he got out. Let me see 1 second here. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get him back in here. Sorry, guys. He may have gone out. So nonetheless, to see what I'm saying, and I hear you, 2 shots. I think Julius Randle. Hold on, Machete's coming in now. Hold on. Let me see if we can get him on here. Hold on. Machete, you back? Machete.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I don't know what happened, but Machete, do you think Julius Randle is a long-term solution, or do you think that there's another option here in the out there for us? Do you think he's Rafters Randle, or do you think he's someone that we're looking to get rid of?
Nah, I don't think we're getting rid of him. I don't think that right now, currently, there's anybody that can do what Randle does. Nah. I don't think he's a long-term solution, but right now he's our solution right now, dude. I just don't see anybody who could, when he's healthy and 100%, who could fucking handle that, dude. I just don't see anybody who can handle that guy.
Mike,
nobody can handle that guy.
Mike, we just said that the only players that are up there with Julius Randle is Jokic and Antetokounmpo.
I could bang with him, like strength-wise.
Yeah,
he's a silverback gorilla, bro. That dude is strong as F, dude. When he's healthy, he's a strong competitor, dude. I don't see anybody at the 4 that can match with him right now, dude.
So
his weight, his strength.
Thank you.
So Machete,
that's
do you
my opinion.
Machete, do you think that Julius Randle has a breakout season this year with OG Anunoby at the
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. He got OG now, and he got McHale on the other side,
and Bridges. And Brunson.
Game over.
What are your thoughts, Machete, on the type of year that you think that Julius Randle can have? Do you think that he can make first team All NBA, All Star team? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, he could be an all-star again if he comes in healthy and strong, no injuries. He can do it again.
Hey,
He did it twice before.
Hey, he did. No, 3 times this year. He was in the. He didn't make it, but he's a 3-time, right? Am I
Only
correct?
because he was injured.
I think it was 3. It's 3
Yeah, but he was still
No, it's the
named.
second time.
He
First
was
time
still
was
named.
during the
3rd time.
COVID. The second time was not, but he didn't play because he was injured.
No, last year too, Mike. What are you talking about?
Last year he got in.
Last year he got in.
He was injured, but he didn't play.
But he
was
got
He
in.
was injured. He didn't. You talking about 2022, 23?
Mike, he's
23,
3 years all
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
3 years, 3 times, 3 times, bro, 3 times.
When was the third time? What are you talking about?
Last year.
This year when he was injured. This year when he was injured. This
Was the
previous.
second time? He was.
No, he was already 2 times.
He made
The first year he was with Tibbs, he made it. The 3rd year with Tibbs, he made it. And last year,
What are
he
you
made it.
talking about, son?
He made it with Noel.
Twice.
He made it with Noel the first year before Brunson. He made it with Brunson, and he made
No, he didn't make it with Brunson.
Yes, he did.
it twice.
No, they snubbed Brunson. They snubbed Brunson.
Hey, salute,
They snubbed
salute to
the
Keith
first
Walker.
year. The first year was the COVID year. The first year he made it to the All Star.
And they gave it to him last year.
Last
And then the
year, right now. Last
No,
season,
no.
when Brunson got
Last season was 3rd.
Mike, he got 4 years, 5 years in with Tibbs.
This is
right,
30,
he did it 2 out of the 5 years.
3.
3, brother. 3.
Made it last
I
year.
gotta double check that. I don't remember him being an all
Salute.
3-time All-Star.
Salute to the chat. Keith Walker says this by
I gotta double check.
So Keith Walker says this by far the best team of them having played on. Many Dante say different. No one else. All right. Even Phoenix team was not this good. And Phoenix team is an all-in team. To say that Phoenix compared to us right now is crazy. 2-time All-Star, 3-time, what do you say? 3-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star.
Yep.
2-time All-NBA, 3-time All. So he made the All-Star team 3 times and All-NBA 2 times, which is the last 2 years. So even with his injury, he made All-NBA. I think it was 13, but he still made All-NBA. Even on an injured season, 2 shots, which lets you know that he is a baller.
Listen, I'm not. Like I said, I conceded. This season is going to be the make or break for me. Again, are there things that he does great? Yes. Are there things that he can improve? Yes. Can you get a comparable player in his position right now? Yes.
Ooh.
You can get better. You can get better with the 2 you mentioned, and I'm gonna throw an AD in there if he's not injured. Or you can get someone like him that maybe plays better defense, gives you similar numbers offensively, and
So
I mean it's not gonna be the 25 and 10. Maybe you can get a 20 and 8 and better defense. That would make, in my eyes, the next player better than Randle. Now, who it is, don't ask me. I don't know. I don't want to get into the what ifs.
He doesn't exist. He hasn't been in the NBA yet.
Hey, I mean, listen, bro. 2 Shots is probably along with the rest of the fans that want Kessler in here, saying that Kessler is better than Randle. Fuck out of here.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth, brother.
First of all, the team you got here is who's going to take you to the championship. Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo. You got Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and then you got Julius Randle. Julius Randle's about to show and prove this year. The first year that he gets to play free without double teams. The first time in his probably career that he gets
to double team
without double. He's been double teamed the last 3 years. Facts.
And that's going to continue.
Is that true or not?
That's going to continue, though. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, has he been 3 years in a row? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have someone who can shoot the 3, right here. Someone who can shoot the 3 and defend, You got Mikal Bridges, which is way up there, not in the picture, who can shoot in three, and who was basically the number one option for Brooklyn. Yes or no? Was Mikal Bridges the number one option? Yes or no?
Hey, Mikal Bridges is gonna be our KD, bro.
So
Watch.
you got a number one option that you pulled away from the Brooklyn Nets, who when we have another number one option right here, Jalen Brunson with another one option, and then you have with Julius Randle a number 2 or 3 option, which he's gonna be free. You get Mikal Bridges, you get Jalen Brunson to do what they want, and then you got Julius Randle to just roam freely. That's crazy, bro. Julius Randle is about to have an elite season, 20 and 10 easy, 5 assists easy. He should be close to 7. I'm gonna throw that out. He should be close to 7 a year.
My guys.
Hey, I stand corrected. You guys are right. He was in 3 All-Stars. He was in 2020 and the 2021. He was again in 22-23, and then last year 23-24.
Salute to Keith
Thank
Watkins.
you.
Called it. Keith Watkins called that. I'll give it to that. I'll give it to my brother.
Three.
Guys.
And we're gonna get rid of him? Get out of here. And the only reason he didn't play last year was because he popped his shoulder, and he still tried to come back. He still wanted to play. That's why I didn't have the surgery right away.
That
This
part.
is the machine we're talking about, the bionic man.
That part.
Facts.
$6 million,
Hey, guys,
$6 million
guys.
man.
Hey, we got the real Miss Iron Man now in Mikal Bridges.
Facts.
Listen,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Facts. Hey, listen. These are great problems.
Hey, salute to you guys. Salute.
Yo, check this out. Let me do something out real quick. Yo, this
I want
nigga
the smoke.
averages 64 games a year because he played.
Problems. I got my Modelo. I'm about to spark up. My bogey's lit.
Hey,
My boys about to be lit.
choca ahí.
My shit ain't
He's been in the
short.
league in 10 years. He's
Next
been in the
Sunday, I'll
All-Star
join
3
you guys.
times and averages 64.1 games a year.
Hey, Julius got one thing that no other NBA player has. He was one of Kobe Bryant's little niggas right before he left the Lakers. You heard?
Talk that.
Listen, what Kobe Bryant instilled in him, those first little years of trickling and being a dry sponge, do you know what that does to a nigga's spirit? Randall carries the Kobe spirit. He's that dog, nigga. He fights just the way Kobe fights. He trains the way Kobe trains, bro. You have never heard Randall in the offseason slacking off. Unless that nigga had one leg and he was still in the gym.
They not like us. That's the whole.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. Y'all remember the first year Randall was here and he was doing that stupid ass fucking spin, turnover shit?
Nah, but he wasn't doing that off rip though. But the thing is that the coach that we had tried to run him like LeBron. He was
Yeah.
that shit wasn't working, bro.
He had Peyton, Noel. Come on, bro.
I'm just so happy that he doesn't do that shit no more, bro.
Bro, he had no one listen, Randall his whole career as a Knick had no one to rely on. No one he trusted.
For real.
Nerlens Noel. Paddle hands Noel.
Yeah. Butterfingers. Yeah, Butterfingers.
Catcher's mitt Noel. Catcher's mitt hands. Hey, salute to Keith Watkins. Keith Watkins says Juju can play very good defense. He just doesn't always try, which is true.
That's true.
You're not having such maybe more effort on defense. He can play more effort on defense. He's an excellent passer, so hopefully he gets double teamed all the damn time. And if he passes to Mikal Bridges, that's 3-point shot. If he passes to OG Anunoby, that's a 3-point
listen,
shot.
let me tell you guys one thing. The one thing we didn't get is a full season.
I can't wait.
Hey, one thing we didn't have was a full season of Randall's mental game, which he was going on a you know what I mean? He was explaining to us that since he couldn't really do nothing physical, he was working on his mental aspect of the game, reading, watching film, like getting into the mental aspect. We didn't really get that full-fledged Randall that now understands the spinning and the shit and the way he was trapped. So imagine his mental capacity now, and now you arm him with the weapons that he needs. Is like, come on, bro. Listen.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Tibbs is the mad scientist, and he is putting in work.
Let me ask you guys a question. So we have the Mitchell Robinson. Whether Mitchell Robinson is a starter or a bench player, we obviously know the Knicks are looking at all their options. They're kicking the tires in the car dealership. Seeing, are the Knicks looking for a starter center?
That hurts me, bro. That hurts me.
Hey, they're looking for a backup center. You have Jalen Brunson, who's elite, who got snubbed, who should have been an All-NBA, All-Star player, number one. Then you got Mikal Bridges, who was ideally Brooklyn's number one option. You bring him at the 2, which more than likely he's starting at the 2 over Dante. So you got another player who's elite at either scoring, creating, getting his own shot. Then you got OG Anunoby, and then you got Jalen Brunson. The center that we're looking for, do you think the Knicks are looking for a center that with experience, that's a starting center? Or do you think they're looking to promote Mitchell Robinson, who's had some years where he hasn't been healthy? Do you think that they're looking for, being that we're in a win-now situation?
No, listen,
Are they getting a experienced center who they can probably have a one-year option? What are your thoughts on the center position?
I think they're not looking for I'm not gonna say per se a starting center. I think they need someone that could give Mitchell Robinson some time on the bench so he could last throughout the season, you know, and fully recover, because a lot of these guys are coming back semi-hurt, so they re-hurt. I mean, we gotta take into accountability that there was a dirty player by the name of Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers that were playing extremely dirty and trying to permanently injure guys. You know what I mean? It was just ridiculous to see. So when you can't beat a team, you result into dirty shit. You feel what I'm saying? And Mitchell Robinson was injured, pre-injured again by Joel Embiid.
Dirty Embiid.
Which I think the NBA should take into consideration and somehow find some sort of negligence for players injuring other players and preventing them from having a good career. Like there should be some negligence.
Who got to Embiid was because they needed him for the Olympics.
But all right, so
you got to pass.
All right, but that cannot just go undone, because then let's say we start playing dirty. Let's say it was Mitch pulling Embiid's leg until he injures him. You know what I mean? Don't you think that the league would have fucking went ham?
They would have punished him right there on the spot. That's what
they would have went ham on Mitch.
Let me say the answer.
No, I'm saying they would have went ham on Mitch, bro. But they didn't because he's not Embiid. And they need Embiid. It's politics. It's politics, dude. They needed him to play in the Olympics, so they needed him to fucking, you know.
All right, but for the regular season, the NBA should bring it back into, you know what I mean? Even though they're not going to do it, but it's just fucked up because now my nigga's injured because Joel couldn't handle the pressure that Mitch was slamming them all over the floor. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, listen,
about the question, I don't think that anybody replaces Mitch. I think they buy him time to fully recover and then come back and take his position, because Mitch is Tibbs' guy, the anchor, the defensive monster he is. And they made him bulk up a year where he was playing off balance. You know what I mean? So he's back in position. I just think we need a center that like Capella, that could buy him some time and come in for him and just come off the bench when Mitch is ready to take over his spot. How about you guys?
So what I was gonna say is, by the letter of the law, to touch on Embiid real quick, he should have been suspended at least one game in last year's playoffs.
Facts.
But they didn't, because it's Embiid. And
it would have been a shutout. It would have been a shutout.
Exactly. They wanted to extend the series to make more money. And if it would have been the opposite way, if it would have been Mitch doing that, guarantee he would have been suspended.
12-year suspension.
Exactly. We always get the hammer when it comes to the law.
Hey, salute to Ruggs in the chat. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Hey, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you guys off. But if I'm off topic, my wife done got me fucked up. Carry on. I'm Liddy.
You good.
Hey, enjoy. Next Sunday, I'm gonna be saucy with you guys for sure.
That nigga ran to the kitchen to eat some gandules and shit and pork chop to try to sober up real quick.
He has some totones or something real quick.
He tried to set up the question to buy himself some sober time. This nigga sat back in his professional. So do you guys think that the question I'm about to ask you is going to buy me enough time to eat arroz con gandules and sober up before I fall in front of this camera? Put the cup down! Put the cup down! That's your problem. You keep sipping.
Oh, man. You crazy.
This boy is soft. Mike. Hey, Mike, come in. All right, so what were you saying?
Hey, Machete, it's on you. Because I'm Liddy. Is it 4th of July? Because I'm lit up like a Roman candle. All right.
I even forgot the topic, bro.
Hey, light up.
Center. He said, yeah, I definitely am.
All right, so we're talking about our center.
Can somebody replace Mitch?
So let me ask you guys this.
Do you guys think we're going after Capella, basically?
Let me ask you this. Can we go with what we have? Do you think with Mitchell Robinson?
Of course.
Do you think with Mitchell Robinson, Sims, can we compete with those players?
We can compete, but if we have dreams of winning the title, I believe we need another center.
And if we bring Precious back, yes. I think Sims could do the same thing that Mitch does. So I don't think we miss a beat with having Sims, because Sims did, like I said in the other pod, Sims did start from Mitch once Mitch went down. But I think having Precious there, he's a defensive problem. He's not as tall as Sims and Mitch, but he's a defensive problem. And with all the players that we have now newly acquired, I think that'll buy Precious the spacing where he could shoot some threes, because he does have a shot.
Machete in two shots, real quick, onto what my brother is saying. So you got Jalen Brunson, you got Mikal Bridges, you have OG Anunoby, and you got Julius Randle. 4 players that are going to basically command the ball, that are offensively talented, that are almost elite at their skill set. Do you need a all-star starting center, or can you survive with Sims?
No, Dwight. The question is that now we have a whole bunch of players that could defend their own position, that where Mitch was needed way too much because we had such a defensive gap. You know what I mean? But now we got defensive players that could stop anyone at any time, and it's interchangeable. Mitch didn't have that option the same way Julius didn't have that option in the past.
Yeah,
bringing OG Anunoby
and Bridges.
to the Knicks and Bridges bring us to a new elevation as a defensive prowess. Bridges is a tall shooting guard which could guard from the 1 through 4. I mean, everyone there can do their job and
Well,
then some.
Let me
So
ask you guys that on that point, New Knicks and Machete and Two Shots. Do you think that preserves Mitchell Robinson, being that the fact that he has help now, that he's not the dude that's always helping 2, 3, and 4 and 1 because he has to play their position and over help where Jalen Brunson or Dante DiVincenzo or iHeart or Josh Hart couldn't defend their players, where you got a Mikal Bridges, you got an OG Anunoby. Now they're elite at their position that they help Mitch. Do you think that helps preserve Mitchell Robinson?
Yo, can I ask this real quick? Because my
Michelle.
battery's about to go down, man. Yeah, I
Michelle.
definitely do think we surrounded him more. We surrounded Jalen Brunson with more defensive guys around. You got Mikal, you got Mitch Rob, of course. You know, Randall when he wants to play defense. But we basically got OG, Daredevil. We got Bride. We got McBride. We got Bridges. We got more defense, and we're a little taller than we were at the beginning of last year. Right now, we're a little taller, more defensive oriented, and I think we're gonna have a good backup if Kolek is the second stringer. But even if he's a third stringer behind McBride, I think we're a little deeper. We're deeper than we were last year.
Bombs.
I like that take, Machete. So, do you think Mitchell Robinson would start, or do you think he would come off the bench?
No, he's gonna start. Who's gonna come off the bench behind?
So, where would you rank us on the defensive level as a team, Machete?
Yeah,
right
but
now,
you're
looking at the stat at the end of the year,
It's
we
battery slow,
were,
it's battery slow.
we were 7th in offense and 10th in defense. So I think we'll be top 10 in both categories. I mean,
So,
you know,
Yeah, but what help are we bringing in Mitch? Because that's the last piece. So basically, the topic is how
got a
we
point.
position it.
Considering that it was towards the end of the year, and I was just looking at StatMuse, so they were probably ranking us at the end of the year. And considering, like Phil said, we didn't have Mitch in there, we could probably be top 7.
Machete, do you think Sims could be a backup to Mitch with Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride?
Yeah, most definitely.
Do you think we can
We gotta
survive
see what
with
Sims,
what
we
we
gotta
have?
see what Sims does this year, man.
Do you think
But
we
I
can
have my confidence. I have full faith in Sims.
So do
He's
you,
gonna
do you
go in
think we
there.
can survive with what we have right now? As Stan Pack, without Precious, without iHeart, do you think we can make it to second or third round or even final?
Nah.
What? Bro, we just got better in everything except
Let him
women's.
answer.
He said without Precious,
But let him
without
answer.
iHeart,
Let him answer.
just
Let him
Sims.
answer.
Make it to the second round.
Let him answer. So do you think with just Sims and Mitch as just center position only, do you think with Sims and Mitch we can make it to second or the final?
The whole season and then going into the playoffs of the year.
Just as we have it now.
There's those two guys? Nah.
With Mitch and Sims.
Nah, man, 'cause you know Mitch Rob's gonna get hurt eventually, bro.
Let him answer. Okay.
And then you're gonna have Sims backing him up. That's it. And we're going to second
Yeah,
round.
but bro, that doesn't matter when you got OG playing defense. You got McBride.
We're talking about our centers. OG's a 4, not a 5.
All right, but when you have players that could play listen, who was locking Embiid down was OG Anunoby was locking Embiid down. A center.
Yeah, but you can't do that all the time.
You're talking about playing Mitch Rob.
But what I'm telling you,
you're talking about playing Mitch Rob, OG, and all these injury-prone guys all year, and then you could go into the second round conference. Come on, that's not realistic.
we going to the chip, bro.
I can agree.
Yeah, if the coach can manage their minutes correctly, and we don't have to play them all fucking 48 minutes.
All right, but now you just went somewhere else. You just said we couldn't.
What are you talking about? I just asked you if you're talking about Sims and Robinson, all 82 games, and the playoffs, all the way to the second round conference. You're talking about maybe 100 games. That's not realistic, bro. These are injury-prone guys. These are injury-prone guys. Come on, man. I mean, I love them. I love my Knicks. They're tough when we're good and we're healthy. But if they're not ran to the ground,
my guy.
Let him answer. He doesn't.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is that we can bring up anybody. What's homie's name from the G League with the braids, the big black nigga?
Porty.
Huck Porty. We can bring Huck Porty in, and Huck Porty will help us
But you
get.
talking about
where we
then
going.
Phipps playing rookie?
I'm just saying, if we don't have that final center that we need, we can just bring anybody up.
Nah, brother.
Hey, let me hold on. Let me read the chat. Keith Walken says, I think without another center, we would be placing too much faith in luck as far as health is concerned. I don't think Leon is going to let that happen again. We would be 3 deep at all positions. So he's saying he doesn't trust that we can go that far on the defenders. Rugg says Tibbs would never let Mitch or Deuce go. That's his D Rose and Taj Gibson.
Oh Lord.
We gotta find somebody that can do what Hartenstein did, dude.
Do you think
I'm telling you, because dude, let me tell you something. You know what it is for a guy played for us for 2 years. The last year, a team out west, the #1 team out west, came and scooped them up for $87 million. So that's how much of a replacement we have to replace this guy. We need somebody that can play and ball out. Like when we had Mitch Rob at the beginning of the year starting for us, and he went down or he wasn't playing, Hartenstein was a great backup. That's why he got paid at the end of the year. We have to replace that backup. We need a guy as good or not better than Hartenstein. We're not saying Hartenstein's better than Mitch Rob, because he can't do defensively what Hartenstein can't do what Mitch Rob did defensively. Offensively, it's another story. So we need a guy in there that can not only play the defense or back up Mitch Rob, but if we want him to do the replacement to do what Hartenstein did, he's gonna have to be a good rebounder, a good passer, and play 50-50 ball and really go after a ball. Not too many guys out there. Not too many guys out there other than Chua.
Machete, let me ask you a question. Do you think that the Knicks are looking for a starting center, or do you think they're looking for a backup?
A backup, bro. We already got our starting center.
With you, hey, but listen, guys, you guys are not taking into consideration. Hartenstein didn't come. He doesn't come in and does what he does. It's the system that Tibbs puts onto the players is how they execute their play. Like I told you, we built Hartenstein. Just because we built him, that doesn't mean he's gonna take.
Bro, Hartenstein came in and did what Hartenstein does. He rebounded the ball and he passed the ball really well, and he went after the ball really hard down there on the floor. All right, that guy is a 50-50 player, bro. We need somebody who's gonna want to put his heart and wear his sleeve wear his heart on his sleeve the way Hartenstein did when he went to play for us on that floor, because he put his heart out there.
All right, but Mike, when you have everybody on the team setting an example and playing at their fullest, you have no choice but to do what everybody else is doing. Lackluster Mike, mute your mic.
Hold on. Let me read the chat. So Keith Walken says, we may not even need that this year. iHeart was needed last year because of health. We have more weapons this year, and if healthy, we may be more than fine in offense. So basically saying
that's what I'm saying.
We don't
that's
need.
That's what I was saying.
Go ahead, 2 shots.
I just want to chime in real quick. I believe the Knicks need a bench center, but that has starter capabilities. And the reason I say that is because you can pretty much guarantee, and as much as I love Mitch Rob, I swear to God I do, you can pretty much book him to miss 20 to 30 games. And that will make or break a season. And it's like I said, I love Mitch Rob. We drafted him. I'm Mitch Rob Hive. But if he's consistently missed 20 to 30 games, let that sink in. You don't want somebody when Mitch Rob goes down, you don't want somebody like Sims have to be thrusted into the starting center role. He's proven that he's not good at it. And that's why we need a bench player, but with starting capability.
But for 2 shots, everybody is make a break. For two shots, everybody is make a break season. Listen, my guys.
I never said make a break.
Hey, hold on. First of all, Keith Watkins says, first time I've agreed with two shots all night. Two shots, you've been riding all day. Keith Watkins
What
agreed
up,
with you
Keith?
all night.
Hop on the
All
wagon,
night.
brother.
All night he's agreed with you. Bang, bang. Two shots has been on one tonight. Apparently, Keith Watkins agreed with you all night. Rug says Sims is about to be Hartenstein. Do you guys believe that Sims can take over the Hartenstein role?
Yes. Yes. We haven't gave him a chance.
Machete, your thoughts. Do you think Sims can play the Hartenstein role?
I don't know, man. I like Sims, bro. I want to move my guy, man. But Hartenstein really impressed me, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching the games. We were watching the games earlier last year's season, and Hartenstein was the shit, dude. He really was that guy, man. Like, we really, like, looking back, if you rewatch the games, knowing now what you know, and rewatch these games from the beginning, you'd be like, yo, that guy had our back for real, dude. Like, he really did.
No,
I'm just going off of rewatching these games, rewatching last year's games over, and I'm like, watching closely, and Hartenstein was
all right. Listen, my thing is that, yes, iHeart was a smart IQ center. But, bro, when you look at iHeart, you see Noah. It's the same shit, bro.
No, nah. Noah, are you crazy?
I'm just saying.
When did Noah get a $29 million contract?
He got 72. He got 72. He got 72.
He got 72 off the Knicks.
72 off the Knicks, but boy, how about that first contract he turned down and he lost out?
Let me ask you. Okay, all three of you. Do we need an iHeart or just someone who can rebound and block? Do we need that type of player?
Bro, listen, we got enough new, like Keith Watkins said, is what I've been reiterating. Reiterating. Yeah, reiterating.
Come on,
it's irritating to repeat what I gotta say.
It's all right now, CC. It's all right now.
Yeah, it's all right now. So
he said he's feeling irritated.
We got better at every position, so we don't need a center. We like what iHeart was doing. That's what Bridges is gonna do. That's why Bridges was brought in to do what iHeart was doing. We don't need a center to do.
Well, Phil is saying that dudes can do what iHeart does.
No, I said Bridges can do what iHeart. Bridges can play like we saw last year. iHeart play. I mean, we saw Josh Hart playing that pick and shit that the centers do with the point guard with Jalen Brunson. So you could put any player in that position, bro. So we have upgraded defensively and offensively. OG is way better than iHeart. Defensively and offensively, Bridges is better than iHeart. So when you have that much better defense and offense, you don't need a center to do all
right.
that.
So what Phil's trying to say is that collectively, we don't need an Hartenstein because we already got the squad that could cover all of that. We just need a body like this.
Yes, that's it.
I agree. I'm with Phil.
Okay, so we got new Knicks.
We
got new Knicks. We got a Machete agreeing 2 shots. Do you think we need a more included, more offensive-minded center in the offense that we have now with the players?
I think we need whatever it is you're drinking.
Hey, my wife would be there mad quick with the bar. She's ready.
We need whatever it is you just made that boy.
Hey, you need to open up an Uber store.
Listen, we got my wife's special delivery, but we got to check in your keys. You cannot drive. Guaranteed you cannot drive after one drink. It's 100% proof off the top.
Hey, each drink comes with a breathalyzer.
Guaranteed to fail. Guaranteed to fail that breathalyzer for sure. Hey, so Keith Watkins says the year's offense will require a lot more cutting. Our centers will mainly be sitting in the dunker spot or throwing back door cuts from the
Y'all
top.
remember these?
A cassette tape.
Yeah. Hey, I was just looking on Facebook Marketplace for some CDs and tapes. I found somebody with a nice.
I need a tape deck player, man, so I can hear what this is right here. This is
Hey, so do you guys to bring it back? 2 shots. Do we need an iHeart or do we need someone to just rebound and set pick?
Yes, we need an iHeart. We need them back.
Hold on, 2 shots. Do we need a basic? Do we need a basic low budget center who can do what Sims normally does, set picks and rebounds and dunk on alley oops? Or do we need an iHeart, someone involved, space the floor?
I said we start.
Hold on, 2 shots. 2 shots.
I'm mixed. When it comes to Tibbs, he needs a rim running protecting center. We all know this. But the squad looks better with iHeart, which he's more of a passer, spread the floor center. What do I want? I would rather someone more like iHeart instead of Mitch.
All right, all right, guys, hold on. Let me bring up a point that.
What does iHeart do?
Hold on. Let me bring up a point that everybody's not looking at. iHeart was the best center because half of the team was injured. So he needed to do what he had to do. iHeart was iHeart because we didn't have none of those players. OG wasn't around. Randall wasn't around. Mitch wasn't around. Fucking Bridges wasn't around.
According to your logic, then anybody could have done what
Yes.
No. If that was the case, then we could have put Sims in there and he could have done it, but he didn't. Hartenstein does what Hartenstein does. He earned his money.
No, Mike, I'm not saying
he was given the opportunity when the chance came up and Mitch Rob got hurt and he took it and ran with it and did what he should have done.
Mike, iHeart.
You can't put anybody to do that. You gotta have the desire and the will, the
core vision.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. Was 70% of the team not hurt when iHeart went into
position? To do with what Hartenstein did.
No,
Hartenstein put his heart on the floor for us.
I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he did it. So he needed to be an offensive threat with an offensive IQ. But
he needed to be it, but he was able to do it. You put somebody like Mitch there, he's not going to be able to do it.
But can Sims do it? Can Sims do it?
I don't think Sims could do it. I've never seen Sims do something like that.
With the team we have now, we now have.
I think that he's physically capable.
Hold on.
Bridges, OG.
They play different positions. That's wings, man.
Wait a minute.
But we do not need a center to play a quarterback. We do not need a center.
Nobody said that.
No, but hold up. You guys are fighting for iHeart. iHeart was an IQ heady fucking offensive and defense. What he was doing was grabbing a lot of rebounds. That's all we need a center to do.
Is Clint Capella iHeart?
Hell no.
Okay. What does Clint Capella do? Is he similar to more iHeart or similar to Mitch?
He's more similar to Mitch.
Okay. So he's a rim running, rebounding player. Can
rim protector. He's a rim protector first.
Can Sims do that? Can Sims do that? Can Sims do that?
I take it back. I take it back about Capella. I'm not doing him due justice.
Bro. Hey, you said that because I said that in the last spot. Because I told you when I look at Capella, I see Sims. It's the same player, bro. There's nothing.
No, it's not.
No, bro. What are you talking? Capella is not doing nothing that Sims can't do. I've seen Sims yamming with his nuts. What are we talking about?
Nah, man.
Damn, boy. No, really.
Hey, yo.
That boy can put the ball in the basket.
Bro, that nigga went, bro, a lot of
Both
balls
hands. Both hands. Son, yo,
Capella got way better footwork as a center than Sims does. Way better. It's night and day, bro. It's not comparable.
To Ruggs' point,
and fucking Sims could jump out the gym and
hold on.
Yeah, he's super athletic, but he has to rely on that. Capella got the footwork. Capella can box out. Capella can play defense.
Hey,
Hold on. Ruggs says defense. Hold on. Ruggs says defense.
Mike, mute your shit. We can hear the background bleeding.
Hold on. So Ruggs says defense and rebounds is the number one priority at this point. So whoever's playing the center position must defend, must rebound, and set picks, which is a very simple task. So a position that you don't need to overpay, a system that you already have someone that's been in Tibbs' system 3 years, which Sims could do at that position, rebound, defend, and set picks.
Listen. I'm
laughing at.
One quick thing. I was a component of. Look, since Mitch wants to come off the bench, let Sims start, because when Mitch went down, Sims started. I would like to see Sims start just so we can have Mitch end the season and help us win the chip. I'd rather have that and have Sims start, because we don't need a center. All we need a center to do is be a threat at the rim and grab those boards. Plain and simple.
Can I ask the panel a question real quick?
Hold on, two shots. Machete, go. 2 shots, you're next.
I'm sorry, man. Yo, look, I don't care who the centers are. As long as we got Robinson starting, we got him, Sims is a backup, and we got a backup behind them. I don't care who's starting at center. I'd rather have Mitch Rob, because he's our starting center. He's the best rebounder and defensive blocker that we have. If we have Sims behind him, if he gets hurt, okay, I feel better. If we got somebody behind Sims, in case he goes down, I feel even better. That's all I care about. But as long as I got my Mitch Rob starting with my starting five, my other starting four, I'm happy. I want Mitch Rob to start. Dog. I want to see that Mitch Rob, Randall. I want to see Hartenstein. I want to see Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges or OG with Jalen Brunson. Those are my starters right there. That's it. Period for me.
Two shots.
Ian Begley mentioned the Bulls center. Y'all know his name? What's his name?
That's not happening.
Yeah, I like him. I like Vucevic. I like them. I like him playing in Orlando.
Vucevic. Right. So Ian Begley mentioned Vucevic, and to me, that's very, very comparable with Hartenstein, right? So instead of Capella, would you go Vooch?
He's more expensive.
Hold on.
All right, wait. Before you answer that, Mike, Mike is, because I'm gonna forget. Mike, I don't want Mitch starting because Embiid just injured him. So I would rather Sims start till at least Mitch is 100%. I don't want him. He was already lingering before Embiid hurt him. You feel what I'm saying? I want Mitch to be at 100%, then come back in and take his starting position. But not at 80%, 95%. I need him 1,000%. Healed.
All right, so I'm gonna send it back to to answer your question. Let me get Machete back in here. I'm gonna send the invite. So to your shot, 2 shots. In my opinion, I think the Knicks are kicking the tires. They're looking at a starting level center. In all opinion, I think they're looking for a starting level center, someone who's had experience in playoffs or longevity throughout the season. As far as Vucevic, I think the Chicago Bulls are in a position where they're looking to revamp their team. They're looking to get younger. They're looking to get rid of their veterans. They got rid of DeMar DeRozan. Vujicic is a experienced center who can stretch the floor, which I know Knicks love. Someone who can stretch the floor at 3, which I think that would actually help Julius Randle. I think that'll actually help OG Anunoby. I think that'll actually help Jalen Brunson. I think that'll actually help Mikal Bridges to penetrate the paint, where they have a center who can stretch the floor and rebound. So I think Vujicic is the type of center with a 1-year contract expiring. So I think they're looking at veteran players who can experience and that their contract expires. I like Vujicic. I do think Vujicic is a type of player that they would look into, who's a veteran player, who has experience, who's a pretty good passer. I think he would fit. I do like Vujicic in that aspect. However, as a rebounder and defender, I don't think he fits the bill. But if you move Mitch to the second team, I do like it where you do get the rebound and defense from the second team, where you have a 3-point scoring offense with Dante DiVincenzo rebounding with
Keith Watkins said too much money, and I agree. Listen, guys,
hold on, but it's a 1 year. It's a 1-year deal. It's a 1-year deal. It's a 1-year deal.
All right,
But what's he
guys,
making?
I really don't know if Keith Watkins can get back to us on that. All right,
Watkins, how much he's making? How much his contract, and how much is he making? I believe it's a 1-year deal.
Look. I think I've seen this past year. I've seen Thibodeau play 4 guards and a center. So if you got 4 shooters, right, you're gonna need an inside lob threat to have the opposition. You don't need a center out on the fucking on the 3-point line with the rest of the shooters.
But
you need somebody that is a.
That's not gonna happen. That's only gonna happen if Randall gets hurt again.
Vujicic does help where he's he's really good at screens and picks. He's really good at screens and picks. He's been doing it since he's been in Orlando.
He got a 3, man.
Plus, he's a 3-point shooter, so you have to respect him at that point. If you look at him, whether it's a 1-year, 2-year deal, whatever it is, where he can set the pick, and if you go out to the 3, you have to respect him. You can't just double team Randall. You can't just double team.
I think the visual is actually different because if you got everybody out on the floor, right, and that means the middle is wide open for an offense, Randall or a Mitch or a Sims for the lob threat. That's all you need. So I mean, I can't, like, we have too many threats, bro. Like, we got to be realistic. Jalen Brunson will never see a triple team in his career again, especially when you got OG Anunoby that is a 3-point corner threat. You got fucking Bridges that's a shooting threat and a driving threat, a slashing threat. And the same thing with Randall. When Randall's coming down with the ball, he's unstoppable. Like, so we got to consider all these guys being a threat that the possibility.
Right, that's it. You convinced me. We going 92-0.
That's that. Now you.
M Special says that he's making $20 million. Keith Walker says under $19 million.
Whoa! Vooch is making 20.
He's making $20 million, 3 years 60. So he's making a 3-year 60. May work, which is $3 million.
That's cheaper than Capella.
Which is right under the Kolek. You talking about which?
No, we're not bringing that back up.
Wait, listen. Hold on, listen. The Bulls are rebuilding. They got rid of DeRozan.
Kolek in
a young squad. They get Kolek. They get Precious Achiuwa, who's 23.
Hold on. Now I'm a rebuttal because you brought it back. If you're the Bulls, who you want, McBride or Kolek?
Kolek.
Nigga, you want Kolek has a listen. Hold up, listen. All right. Right now, basically, Kolek hasn't been in the NBA. If he was in the NBA for 3 years at the same rate McBride was, I think he'll have a higher offensive ceiling. He is more of an offensive threat.
I'm not playing the if game, bro. I'm not playing the if game.
No, it's not what. It's not if.
No, you talking about projections and all this stuff. I'm not playing the if game. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't be here. Like right now,
wow, that hurt my feelings.
Right now, you're the Bulls.
That hurt my feelings.
Bro, but what I'm saying is that.
So you say you wouldn't be here if you got $1 million?
No, what I'm saying is that his plays from the summer league. What I'm saying is him having 4 years in college and his plays in the summer league is not something that's gonna be diminished stepping onto a basketball court. He will have the same. I'm not saying the same amount of threat and assistance as he does in the summer league, but it can be similar. You know what I mean? It can be similar with, and like my brother said, the Bulls are rebuilding. A lot of kids that are coming into the league are 19 years old, 20 years old. Kolek is 23 years old. He's not a child.
Exactly. Even more reason why McBride fits them.
But he's not a child, but he's coming in as a rookie. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? He has more experience coming in mentally, with more experience when a person in his position will have to be in the G League.
You just made that same argument for McBride. He got 3 years in the league. He's more prepared. He's more mentally da-da-da. You just made that same argument for McBride.
Yeah, but I'm saying as Chicago Bulls, if let's play the G League role. I mean the GM role. You're gonna pick Kolek. You're gonna pick Kolek.
He's not going. All right, agree to disagree.
Bro, McBride is not fucking.
Hold on.
John Morant. He's not a John Morant.
Agree to disagree. Let's move on.
Let's agree to disagree.
I brought up Vooch because Ian Begley brought up Vooch. That's it.
Listen, regardless of center, let's talk about not like us. We have players in the East Coast. What team do you think can compete with what the Knickerbockers have with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Julius Randle, regardless of center?
Actually, I got one and a possible.
Tell me the one and a possible that you have that can compete with the New York Knickerbockers.
I got the Celtics, and then the possible is I want to see what the Bucks look like.
I got a rebuttal to that.
Hold on.
No, I can't hold on. I have a rebuttal to that.
But let him answer first.
He just answered this too. Is one that is possible. Okay. And my rebuttal is wop, wop, wop. Knicks fuck them up. Wop, wop, wop. Tibbs, do your stuff.
Not like us.
That's what we're doing. Okay?
A minor.
That's what we're doing. You heard?
Hey, no copyright. Chill out.
I ain't singing the whole track. I just saw the first.
I just said, wop, wop, wop. Knicks fuck them up. Wop, wop, wop. Tibbs, do your stuff.
So,
hey, man, like, you asked, I answered. I mean, the only one that I can, like I said, see for sure is the Celtics.
East Coast.
Yeah, Celtics.
What about Celtics? So, do you see Kristaps Porzingis lasting a whole season?
Hell no,
man. That's another injury-prone player, man. The way they handled him last year was really nice because he ended up playing like 60 games.
Did he make it to the playoffs?
He did, and he missed some games. But I said, they handled him nice.
So I'm not going to take
nothing away from the Celtics. Listen, you got to respect it. They just went to where we want to be. They just came out of it as champions. We're chasing them. Whether we want to admit it or not.
Hey, hold on. Go down their starting lineup and go down our starting lineup. 2 shots. Who's their number one?
I don't know their starting
Drew
lineup.
Holiday, Drew Holiday, or Jaden Brunson?
Okay, Drew and Jalen. All right.
Okay. Number 2, they got Brown versus Mikal Bridges.
Okay. Tatum and McCall.
OG and Brown.
OGM. No, you said Brown already.
Okay, so Tatum, or was it Tatum or Bridges? Tatum. Let's give it Tatum because he's MVP-esque. We have OG and Brown, right?
You said that already, bro. The alcohol is kicking in. Randall and who?
Randall and was it bald dude, White.
Okay.
Randall. Can we say Randall?
Okay, yeah.
And then Mitch or sorry boy.
Or Harford. Can't say sorry boy. He's Dominican.
No. I was talking about
no power, baby.
No. I'm talking about
power. Plus, he married that Dominican. What's the name?
No,
yeah. Miss Universe.
Ain't Porzingis the 5? Porzingis is the 5, not Al Horford.
Oh yeah.
So I said
Al Horford the 4. So KP or Randall.
When healthy?
That's all we're talking about, healthy.
Randall, lock that boy up. Stop it.
I don't know. KP is the problem.
KP is light in the ass. That's what he is.
Yeah, but he'll defend. He'll give you blocks. He'll give you threes.
Listen. What I saw last year of the New York Knicks when we were playing basketball. In every game, I saw the ops falling down like bowling pins. Like there was niggas getting hurt, injured, elbows bleeding. Like we getting back to the nitty gritty. I love it. I love it.
What was our record last year?
Hold on. Cleveland Cavaliers with Johnny Bryant. Do they match up with the Knickerbockers right now? 2 shots.
I already told you I only see the Celtics as an immediate threat.
Philadelphia 76ers with Paul George, Maxey.
Oh shit! I forgot about them.
Do they match up with the Knicks?
No.
As is.
I don't know. I don't know. I forgot about them. All right. So I'm gonna switch it from Bucks to Philly as possible.
Okay.
Cause we gotta be realistic. Two-time MVP, right? In Embiid.
Did Mitch body him last year? 2-time MVP?
Yeah, Mitch bodied him.
Did he have to cheat?
Relax. I'm just trying to say, did he win 2 times MVP?
Did he cheat last year?
Why
Answer my question though. Did he pull the leg down?
Okay, I'm answering. Yes, he did win MVP twice.
Okay. Then you got Paul George.
Question.
Paul George, the ultimate 3-and-D.
Did he pull the leg down?
The ultimate 3-and-D?
Did he pull the leg down?
We're still on Embiid.
Did he pull the leg down?
Move on. Paul George.
You can't move.
No. Did he face Mitch? Did Mitch not body slam Embiid to the point where he fucking had to pull Mitch's leg and pull it out the socket?
Yes, you're right. He had Maxey and that's it, right?
Did he need
who he had besides Maxey?
Nigga,
he hit I Heart in the nuts?
Lucky I got the chat on my other phone, because if not, I would try to look it
up. Again. Who is the ultimate 3-and-D besides Kawhi Leonard?
McBride.
OG. Mikal Bridges.
Paul George. You really gonna compare OG and Paul George?
What?
Yes.
What? Paul George is old as dust. That nigga is out of here.
Listen,
he's still putting up numbers.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I'll make it too easy.
Hold on. He was paired up with Kawhi Leonard. Where the fuck did they go?
Hold on. Nowhere. Two shots. One has injured. 2 shots. One has a ring. Who has a ring? Paul George or OG?
He got lucky with Kawhi. He got lucky with Kawhi. You kidding me?
Who has a ring?
He got lucky with Kawhi. You
Who
kidding?
has a ring?
Hold on. All right. You seriously telling me that you would take OG's offense over Paul George?
Not offense. Not offense.
All day, yes.
Not offense. Not offense.
On this team,
Not
on
offense.
this
To
team,
my soul, brother.
Not offense. I'll give you the offense. But you have to
The
be in
nigga that
the
just said that he would.
hold on. You have to be in the playoffs to produce offense, though. You have to be in the playoffs. You have to make it to the playoffs and be in there to produce.
hey, I
never been in the
see,
And you telling me Paul George is not proven in the playoffs?
Hey, my guy, can you tell me that Paul George could guard Embiid and produce points? I think OG Anunoby was guarding Embiid,
Look at
and
this
he
chat.
had and he was playing, and he had 20 points.
Anyways, I'm over this conversation, bro. Like
What
I
he
said,
said, Bridges is probably
the one is the
second
Celtics,
behind.
the possible is the Sixers.
Hey,
And I'm gonna
He
keep
was
my eye on the
second.
Bucks.
2 shots. You need your emotional blanket. You bring your.
Yeah, I need a heavy blanket. This man just literally said he'll pick OG's offense over Paul George. Like, don't ever hire this man as a GM in your entire life. Your franchise is gonna be in the gutter.
Hey, M. Angelo says New Knicks is loyal as hell. That.
Thank you. Like, this man got
Loyal,
rose color.
baby.
This man got Nick color glasses on, bro.
I don't see
You gotta be objective.
I don't see the ops, bro. Listen, there's a difference. You name it individual players. All our players transform into one squad. So they can never fucking be better than my squad.
Okay, Optimus Prime, I hear you.
Hey, all that to say is they not like us. The team that we got now, regardless of
Knicks fuck them up.
Hey, regardless of who we have, you and your Hot Wheels truck that you have there, we gonna run them over like your Hot Wheels truck. It don't matter.
Hey, what's the name of those shits? Hey, what's the name of the shit that niggas needed when they had anxiety? The fidgets or what? The little toy?
Yeah, the spinner joint.
That's this nigga. Every time he needs something to play with, he got anxiety and shit.
Bro, you taking me to another level, brother. I forgot how stressful you. I forgot how much stress I get from you.
Shut that pressure, blood, goddamn.
Yo, this man pushed me. Yo, I'm gonna need BP pills after this.
Hey, yo, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Pásame esa vaina. Ahora mismo, dame esa vaina, loco. Diablo.
Hey, 2 Shot is dying right now. He's like, what? Paul George over?
Diablo, go ahead.
Hey, fuck that, bro. Listen, if you choose Paul George at this day and age, we're not talking about prime Paul George that went at LeBron. We're not talking about that nigga. We talking about a 37-year-old nigga compared to a young, fucking hungry ass defensive monster.
You know what I wish? I really wish I had a computer in front of me so I could look up the stats and you could just be quiet, bro. Like, if I
listen. Stats don't overrule my smoking knowledge.
Nah, man, they don't overrule your Knicks color glasses. That's what they don't overrule.
Oh, wait. You said Knicks color glasses. You don't want me to go grab it. Hold on.
Go get them.
Wait right there.
Yeah, y'all wildin'. Hey, so 2 shots.
Yo, hold on. Come on. Talk to me nice. Tell me the real. Tell me the real. Are you picking OG's offense over Paul George's? Talk to me nice.
Offensively, Paul George is offensively better than OG. I'll give you that.
Coño, entonces like
100%. But what wins championships is defense. Paul George has been proven not to be available. Mind you, OG has not been proven to be available. Bridges, however, has been proven to be available. So in the event that OG is out,
Oh yeah.
Bridges can substitute in. This is brought back the Miami Vice. I don't see him shades.
Blue and orange, baby, to the death of me.
Oh shit!
Oh my
Hey,
God.
salute to everybody in the chat. Buzzer beater, Kenny
I
Payne.
ain't want to bring them out, really.
These Watkins. Hold on, we gotta get. Hey, all love to everybody in the chat because they going in. They've been riding with us with all our crazy.
Salute to the chat.
Hey, full brim for everybody. Full brim. Full brim to everybody in the chat.
Brother.
Full brim to everybody in the chat. Full brim. Everybody in the chat. Full brim. So you guys, my wife's about to make another drink just for you guys because I'm litty. I'm gone. Hey, salute to you guys. So with Not Like Us, do you think the Knicks make it to the second round this year? As is, regardless of center.
The Knicks are making it to the chips. I don't know what the fuck y'all two talking about.
You said the tips.
I think 2 shots is too sober.
He just
2 shots is
championship teams. Yo, like,
hey, 2 shots is too sober, and you too saucy. I'm just like right in the middle, so my thoughts are clear and clarified that we win in the chip. You heard?
All right, I hear you, brother.
Can you see it?
We win in the Tibbs.
We win in the Tibbs. 2 shots.
The chips, all 3 of them.
Hold on, 2 shots. If we don't have what we need now, what do you think we need to win a chip this year? Who else?
I mean, the pressing need right now is the center. The backup center, starter center, whatever you want to call it.
So you don't think with Mitchell Robinson and Sims as stand the way we are now is enough to win the chip?
No.
With Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Randall, you don't think that's enough?
We are 90% of the way there. The last 10% is the backup center.
So if the last couple of years have been the big 3, we essentially have a big 4. You don't think that the 4 is greater than the 3, essentially, to win a championship?
Basically,
You're putting me in a hard spot here because, I mean...
Pause. And not putting you in any kind of hard anything.
Hey, listen. The big 3 theory is done.
With hard anything. Deal.
Listen, that big 3 doesn't exist no more.
Yeah.
That shit was dead 5 years after LeBron and the Banana Boys. Pause. No Diddy, all Diddy. I don't know. You make the call. 2 of them were fruit baskets, but I ain't saying nothing. You ain't hear that from me. But yeah, that's definitely this nigga want to sober up a little bit. Look, that nigga, that nigga, hey, he's so hungry. Hey, he's so hungry, he eating with his hands trying to hurry up. Look, white man, he hear it in the background. He trying to. This is crazy. What'd you say, Mikey? There he is.
I heard you.
He was gagging or sobering up.
I had to go pee. I had to get rid of the liquor.
You broke the seal, brother. That's it.
So, hey, you got to show your face if you're going to be coming on the chat. Hey, put a number 1 on the chat if you want M Spec to show his face. Come on, put a number 1 on the chat if you want M Spec to show his face. He got to come on. He's like hiding his face. Anyway.
Shit, Mikey probably ain't got his cup of Bacardi halfway done already.
He's sipping.
He's tired. He's tired of hearing this shit.
Blonde, brother. I need that beard looking blonde.
Mike is like, when the fuck are we ending this shit?
He's like, Jesus. I've been waiting 2 hours to hit stop.
Yo, he got the Dave Chappelle wrap it up box. Wrap it up.
That nigga took a shower, came back, and said, "Jesus, they still fucking going
They
at it.
still
I
talking?
thought they would hang up without me."
Hey, salute to Butterbeater. Wow, Butterbeater.
Hey,
Hey, wow, pause.
shit.
Yo, nobody's beating butter around here, guys.
Butterbean.
Yo,
Hey,
chill.
Hey,
yo.
Buzzer Beater says we make it to the ECF without a backup center. Talk that.
Hey, full brim salute to you with a joint in my hand, sir.
Buzzer Beater says New York Knicks 60 wins without a center.
There we go. Hey, you right there. Hey, you see, I know, listen, I know Buzzer Beater is, Buzzer Beater, are you a Taurus? Were you born in April to May? He has to be a Taurus. Or he probably Dominican. Dominican or
We don't
Taurus.
believe in that, man.
Buzzer Beater put a number one, wanting to M Special to show his face on the chat. I think we need to have M Special.
We need 3 more number ones.
We need hey, put a number one in the chat if you want M Special to show his face. Come on, we got one. We need 2 more. M Special. Hey, you better be putting on a jersey or something.
And put a double one if you say that we.
Damn, yo, the new Knicks put up a number one, yo.
Hey, put up.
Hey, I see 2 number ones.
Put up a double one if he gotta color his shit blind.
I see 3 smash.
Hey, put a number one if you want.
Hey, I don't know how those last 2 got there, but yeah, I mean, I see 3 number one.
And Spash, you gotta show your face now. Buzzer Beater says he's a Cancer, and FBA salute to the Dominicans. Buzzer Beater's a Cancer like you. M Spash is a Cancer.
Oh shit!
Hey, M Special is a Cancer. I'm blowing him up. Maybe he doesn't know, but it's because of my wife. I'm blaming her.
Listen, I actually said we would get about 64 wins.
Yeah,
that's where I was shooting. That's where I was shooting. I was shooting for like at least for 64 to 68. That was my number.
He had us at 81 wins and 1 loss. No.
I wasn't. I'm not going 70. I'm not going 82 just yet. Like, I'm not going all flawless. Not just yet. But at 68, you know what I mean, as my peak, and 64 at my minimum.
M Special says next time, chat. We gotta hold him accountable.
Oh, Lord.
We gotta hold M Special accountable.
That nigga's probably drunk on the keyboards like this. Hey,
salute to Joe Curry, who's always in the chat, who's always with Raheem.
Yo, salute Curry.
Hey, full brim to Joe Curry. Full brim to Joe Curry.
Hey, over here at the TOF, we got the full brim salute. So if you are part of this show, you are more than welcome to share that with your peoples. You know what I mean? All you do is you salute the full brim, and that's what we bring in. We trying to change shit up in the world. So when you see it, you be like, "Yo, that's the TOF full brim salute." So yeah, I mean. Everybody in the chat, bless it up. Yeah, I mean, we on some new wave shit over here.
Hey, New Knicks, salute to Joe Curry, but I think Joe Curry outdid you for the first time. I don't think you've ever been outdone, but Joe Curry.
98, there we go. Hey, that's
98 and 0. He said 98 and 0. We went undefeated.
Joe Curry.
Everything.
Hey, Joe Curry took my title as the exaggerator of you know what I mean? He's right there on my level. I would have said 98, but I got 2 shots on. I can't say like outrageous shit with 2 shots on the screen, because he has a whole bunch of guns and he's on high blood pressure medication. I'm not trying to teeter, you know what I mean? He got his fidget on, you know what I mean? So I gotta be aware and, you know, have some kind of respect for our brother and our guest, you know what I mean?
The Hot Wheels and 2 shots.
So I can't say outlandish shit like 98 and I could say 68. 68 is, yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
won't take
Joe
it won't
Curry-
take 2 shots to the brim of jump out the ledge and hang the chat up. Yeah, I mean, but he'll be
Joe Curry said, F that. 98-0. We going undefeated all the way through.
Son, that means Summer League and all of that's included.
So we're
Right through.
Summer League
That
and
nigga said
undefeated from Summer League.
practice, the drafts, everything's included in that summary. See, that's what you're not knowing about great minds. We calculate everything in abundance.
If you listen, the reason I put this shirt on today is because we need to add a number 3 and 4 to that. But right now we're on the hunt for number 3. You got OG with the number 3 here. You got Julius Randle, who 2 Shots says we need to replace with anybody but Randle.
Relax.
Anybody but Randle.
Relax. I said this is gonna be the make or break season.
Make a break for the whole Knicks, bro. Everybody on the plane in Tucson.
Hey, so this is the Not Like Us episode, number 49, season 2. We're going into our season 3. Salute to the TOF. Salute to everybody who's in the chat. Salute to you guys. We're going to our season 3 of the possibly greatest Knicks team ever assembled by the Don. You see 2 Shots with the Mikal Bridges. Aim at him. Tilt your head and let him know. Hit him with the 3. 2 Shots. What do you think Mikal Bridges brings to this team? What do you think that he can do this year? And can he be a number 2 or a number 3 player?
That's what he's gonna bring.
Can he be the number 2? Or do you think he's a number 3 or number 4? What do you think Mikal Bridges, what is the element that we gave away 5 to 6 first rounders? What do you think the importance of Mikal Bridges to the New York Knicks?
I think he's super important to the culture, to the team. I think it's just gonna be good vibes all around. And I mean, to be honest with you, we probably don't get that Jalen Brunson extension if Mikal Bridges isn't here. Let me clarify.
I like that.
We don't get the 150 extension. He re-ups for the 2, whatever the ridiculous amount the max amount that he could get. But he took a little pay cut so that his boy can get paid here, and then we can have a run at the chip 2, 3, 4 years in a row. So it means the world. It means the world. Some people might say that we overpaid. And I'm gonna say that we didn't overpay. I mean, it's gonna be worth it. At the end of the day, we had 11 picks or so. We gave up 5 or 6. We still have 5 or 6 to play with. We have a ton of second rounders. I lost count of those. We got some trade exceptions. If we still wanted to bring someone else in, I'm sure the Don and your boy Brock Aller will figure a way to make it work. So it means the world.
Let me ask you a question. So do you think Jalen Brunson taking the 157, leaving $113 million on the table? Hold on, the new Knicks. Leaving $113 million. Do you think he did that knowing that there's an option to extend Randle and knowing that there's an option to give a bigger contract to Mikal Bridges to keep his players and people that he thinks he wants to win with before he takes his extension?
Absolutely, 100%. So, I mean, it's a beautiful business move in Jalen Brunson's part, because right now you re-up for whatever. By the time you get to your next contract, which you're gonna be probably in year 10, 11, or whatever, he can get the super duper max, which is 400 million. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you're gonna give the team flexibility to keep whoever they want, trade for whoever they want, build the roster the way that you want, and then when you come to your 10th year in the league and you get to re-up for like 400 whatever, you could do that because at that point, you know, in the best case scenario, we would have had at least one chip at that point. So if we have one chip, he did his job, and like the next bag that he's gonna get like I said, the 400 max, whatever.
Yo, listen, I would like to say that.
By the way, before
I read Jalen Brunson.
Before you do that, salute to Senor Beef, salute to Joe Curry, everybody in the chat. Go ahead, New Knicks.
Yo, salute everybody in the chat. Thank you for rocking with us. I know we've been going off for a minute, just over here talking Knicks. Yeah, I mean, waiting for the season to come up. Yeah, I mean, I just enjoy chatting it up with my brothers, bringing our different Dominican different perspective to it. Yeah, I mean, and shout out to everybody. But damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry.
That boy high.
That's why you got. Sometimes I gotta go when I gotta go because I be zooted, but it'll come back. But yeah.
Hey, so we talking about the players that we have now. As far as we're winning, Machete's trying to come into the chat because he's booted on there. 2 shots. So we're talking about our players that we. Come on, hold on. Let me get this other invite in here right quick. So we have our players that we have now. We got Joe Curry that thinks that we don't need anybody else, that we can just grow. Well, we have Clint Capella from Raw. He's okay, but I would prefer Jared Allen. Do you think that we need a?
I think he's just re-signed. I think he's off the books.
Jared Allen?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just re-signed for like 200 something.
Hey, we appreciate Senor Beef. Joe Curry, hold on. Machete tried to come back. He was so high he fell asleep, but he's back in the building. If you don't know, today is Salty Sunday, Sober Sunday, Focus Sunday. Salute to Machete back in the building. Machete, some of your thoughts.
Mike, you gotta cut the background noise a little bit. That's just bleeding.
What you got, Machete?
What's up?
Salute to Machete. Machete, we're talking about our players now. We got everybody calling us what? All right, LOL what? Machete, how do you think our team ranks up against the East Coast, against the Philadelphia 76ers, against the Cleveland Cavaliers, against the Boston Celtics right now?
Cavaliers against Boston Celtics right now?
Are they not like us, or do we need to do more?
Ain't like us, man. Ain't none of them motherfuckers like us, bro. We just gotta go with what we got, man. We don't need to do any more than we're doing right now. I mean, we signed OG, we signed Mikal Bridges. We just gotta sign Achua, and that's it.
So we got the 1 seed.
Do we have the number 1 seed?
I say yes.
Listen.
Yeah, whatever New Knicks says.
Listen, respectably, we'll give Boston. Respectably, we'll give Boston their championship dues. They won it. You got to give props to do. We'll give them the 1. Now, 2 through 5 is up for debate. 2 through 5 is up for debate.
I'm not giving nobody respect. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you seen the post that I posted on my story. Yeah, I mean, this year it gotta be different. We gotta take into consideration of all the disrespect that we've been handed out. Like, just here, take it on the plate, eat that, because that's what we dishing out. I'm not with that. Yeah, I mean, so we gotta come back on some stomp your face out type shit. Yeah, I mean, and just, yeah, I mean, just keep it pushing, bro. Like, I'm not with the disrespect. We number 1. Ain't nobody fucking with us. We more deeper than anybody. Pause, no titty, whatever you want. But listen, ain't nobody fucking with the Knicks. Niggas ain't rocking like us. So they really.
Every time, hold on, let me say this real quick. Every time this man disrespectful and I hear him, in my background, I'm just hearing, I'm on my New York shit, Gully Rocker Scully with my New York shit. That's all I'm hearing, bro. That's all I'm hearing.
Hey, listen, I come from that. I'm cut from that cloth. Yeah, I mean, I'm 50 like hip hop. Listen, I just got back on the courts. I got about like 2 weeks balling, and the old me's coming back. I'm disrespectful. As soon as I
Super.
touch
Hey,
the court, like niggas ain't really rocking. Like,
hold on. The chat is saying Kenny Payne says, "Do we need the number one?" Hold on to that. And then Senor B says, "No reason why we can't be number two." So do we need to be?
no. I'll take number one and nothing less.
So are we better right now? As before,
Right now, better than everybody.
Are we better than the Boston Celtics right now?
You know what we are? Wop. Knicks fuck them up. Wop. Tibbs, do your stuff.
Not
Nah,
like
man. I need you with that. I'm on my New York shit.
Machete. Do we need any other center now to be? Where would you rank us at this very moment without a starting center? Who we have now? Mitch and Sims. Where do you rank us now? Top 10.
What do you mean without our starting center? Mitch is our starting center.
With Mitch as our starting center and Sims as our backup, where do you rank us?
Put the volume down in the back.
We're ranked number one. What are you talking about?
Okay, so you got us number one over Boston?
Fuck yeah, fuck Boston. What you talking about? We were injured, son, and we were still.
That's what I'm talking about. You see,
we had three injuries.
Mike, talk to that, Mike.
What are you talking about? What are we talking about here, dude? We had 4 guys, and we were still number 2. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
2 shots. What you got to say to that? 2 shots. Where we at?
Bro, I'm not rehashing this shit, bro. That's it.
2 shots. We have 3 guys.
Where do you got?
We have 4 guys, 4 starters. No OG, no Randall, no Mitch Rob. Where did we end the season? In the East.
I'm not rehashing this shit, bro. I already told you I got us in the second seed. That's it. I'm done.
Where did we end the season overall? We were second overall.
Y'all wanna be
no. Can I say something real quick?
And y'all pin sagging. Y'all want to do all that good ass?
Hey, no.
I'm not gonna do it.
Listen. Hey, when I talk with facts, and the facts was that we was half a team down, and we was wop. Knicks fuck them up. Every fucking time, no matter. Everybody kept saying that shit last year. Oh, against the top 500 teams, y'all don't be doing this against the top 500 teams. Bro, we would been handing out ass whipping with a half a squad. So, can you imagine what we gonna do this year? Niggas is not fucking with us. Be serious.
Hold on. 2 shots. Jalen Brunson or Drew Holiday?
Oh, now I'm gonna flip it back to you. 2 rings or none? 2 rings or none?
None.
Yeah. So y'all move the goalpost when it suits you.
Well, listen, we're talking about current upcoming year. I'm not talking about
move the goalpost when it suits you.
I'm not. We're talking about this upcoming year.
My man, y'all done bashed me over the head. One ring, blah, blah, blah.
Listen,
now I'm using your argument against you, and you're gonna pick Jalen?
I'm over if we're talking about one position, I think obviously Drew Holiday is a better defender, but can Jalen Brunson
Nah, brother. Using your own argument, 2 rings or no ring.
I'm talking about position only. I'm not talking about rank.
Okay, Jalen Brunson head to head with Drew Holiday. Who you picking?
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen.
Your argument the entire day was, if I got a ring, I'm better than you. Now you switching up?
No. Defensively, if it's elite.
Your argument the entire day was, if I got a ring, I'm better than you. And now you switching up.
No, how to get to defense. Now, defensively, defense wins games. So Drew Holiday is ideal to guard against Jalen Brunson.
So one more time. Because when I asked you OG over PG, you were like, oh, OG got the ring and PG doesn't.
You asked me offensively. I think.
Oh my God. Again, you're switching the goalpost.
You said is PG better than OG?
So you're moving the goalpost. Is that what we're doing?
You said is PG better than OG offensively? Did you not?
And your argument was one ring over none.
No, I said offensively, PG is better.
All right, bro. I'm not doing this.
Why?
Because you're moving the goalpost. Like you not. This is not a fair argument right now.
Tell me why.
Because you're moving the goalpost.
How?
Because your entire argument today has been one person has a ring, one person does not, so that makes one person better than the other. Now, all of a sudden, the person that has 2 rings against the person that has none is not better.
So I said,
you're moving the goalpost.
I'm not. So I said defense over offense. So if we're talking about defense,
once again, moving the goalpost.
Jrue Holiday is better defensively than Jalen Brunson.
I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this. You're not being objective. You're not being objective.
I am. Jrue Holiday is a better defender than Jalen Brunson, so Jrue Holiday would win that position.
Go listen to the beginning of this. Go listen to the beginning of this. And the entire day, your argument was, if I got a ring, I'm better than you. And it was never defense, offense,
I've never said a ring. I said defensively, which why I think Jrue Holiday defensively would be better than Jalen Brunson's offense. So Jrue Holiday would win in the defensive category for point guard. Then you go to right. So I give it a Jrue. I give it a Jrue. I give it a Jrue.
Okay. Now you're switching up and you're giving it a Jrue.
No, I think Brunson is elite more offense, but if we're talking about championship.
Hey, listen. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. All right, you can set it up however you want. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna be super disrespectful. It's champs won, so the champs got the respect. The champs are number 1.
I agree
in my opinion, champs are number 1. We are number 2. Nothing else matters. I'm done with this argument. Let's move on to the next one.
I agreed with you that Boston would be 1. I agreed with you.
Okay.
I agreed with you. Boston would be 1. Then I said 2 through 5 is where we would have the discussion. Do you think Philly would be 2 or we would be 2? I
don't know. That's a good one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like I said, I gave you one, which is the Celtics, and I gave you a possible between the Bucks and the Sixers.
I agreed with you with Boston at 1. I agreed with you. I think you can't disrespect the champs. They would be at number 1. You can't do that until you beat them. So Boston would be 1. New York or Philly?
Oh, my bad. I'll be right back.
New York or Philly at 2? Would you give it to Philly because they have more elite talent and they're more proven?
I think we would take that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a toss up, to be honest with you.
Okay. So
the way I feel is we have more overall talent, but Philly's talent that they have is better individual. Like, for example, if you're asking me, and I'm being an objective NBA Knicks fan, I'm taking Embiid over Mitch, over any of our centers. I'm taking PG over any 3-and-D that we have because PG's offense is astronomical compared to what we have. And Maxey compares very well with Brunson when it comes to offensive gifts, and they both lack defensive. So again, individual talent, I think Sixers have the better individual talent, but collectively, I think the Knicks are better. Now, what's going to win is probably the collective, because again, this is not a 1 or a 2-man game. This is a team game, 5 people plus, whoever you got coming off the bench.
Kenny Payne says, "What? Why are you switching up?"
I already said 1 in a possible. I'm not switching up. I said 1 in a possible.
I'm just saying.
Y'all reminded me of the Sixers, so it could be Bucks and Sixers.
Reading what the chat says. I'm not saying. He says PG don't got no rings, which is true. He's great offensively, but he don't got
right now. We got the no rings.
Okay, PG is not. PG is a journeyman. We give no respect. We give L's. Stop being scared. Basketball is a team game, not an individual game. By JW. Salute to JW. First time in the chat, and we're just talking about a team. So I heard you on Boston. I can agree with you. I think their point guard who they have, Drew Holiday, defensively is important. I think that's a big key for them stopping offensive guards. I think he's key, which is why if you listen to the first part of our show, why I was talking about Deuce McBride. That's why I think his importance. He's a Drew Holiday-esque type player. I think his importance is good. So on that aspect, I give it to you. Paul George over Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges has proven to stop him and Brown. If you look at history of playing basketball throughout the last year, Mikal Bridges has stopped Jaylen Brown and Paul George, so I think that helps us. OG is elite at the 3 defensively. I think that helps us. Mitchell Robinson over Embiid or any other centers has helped us and been elite at that position, which is why I give the slight to New York Knicks defensively. That's why we're building this team as a defensive unit. That's why I don't think Deuce McBride is someone that you're going to just trade away for a Kolek, who's an offensive player where defense wins games. Deuce fits a McBride. Deuce fits a OG Anunoby. Deuce fits a Mitchell Robinson defensively as a championship piece, where that's why I think Deuce fits us primarily. And that's why I give us the advantage defensively when our worst players, which were our bench players, gave Philly a big run last year, and our bench players beat the starters of Philly. Our bench players beat
That's
Philly.
a good point.
Our bench players beat Philly last year in a best of 7. So being that those players are going to be in the bench with Miles McBride is why I think we have the advantage on that. Over Cleveland, whoever they have, our best players have beaten them 2 years in a row. Even our bench players are beating them in a row. So that's why I think New York Knicks would easily be 2 or 3. That's why I think they're not like us. That's why I think Boston, even though Boston would be the number 1 team, the number 1 projected starter, offensively they're great, but we have 2 of the best elite wings, which you said, Knicks Fan TV, salute to Knicks Fan TV, saying wings, what is it? Wingstop?
Wingstop, yeah, that's what I heard.
You got the 2 best wings, offensive wings in the league in Boston, and we have the 2 defensive best wings in the league, Bridges and OG, plus the number 1 defensive point guard stopper, Deuce McBride, and Mitchell Robinson. There's no other team that can compare with. That's why I got the team, the New York Knickerbockers, not like us. I got us in the ECF next year. What are your thoughts on that? Without a center, without a starting center that we're looking for, as we are stand packed, can we compete in the ECF?
I don't see that. Without the backup center, I don't see that.
Without a backup,
I could see us getting to the second round and possibly getting bumped.
By who?
It depends who we match up against. In the East, I feel like I said, Celtics are the clear cut number 1, and the 2. I have to see how the Bucks look. I don't know. I haven't seen what they look like. I'm only really worried about 3 teams: the Sixers, Bucks, and Celtics. Celtics is clear cut number 1. The possible, like I said, Bucks and Sixers, we'll see what they look like. I don't know.
So Bucks have got a completely senior citizen squad. I don't see how they can compete with us in the end. And
They got. Is Doc Rivers still the coach there?
He is.
So that might bump them down a little because I don't like Doc Rivers.
There you go. Okay, so Bucks still got Doc Rivers. They still got Damian Lillard, who's veteran, old school. They've got a bunch of old players. They have to make it to the end, which they didn't last year. They didn't the year before.
Do they still have Brook Lopez?
They still got Brook Lopez. So
who's their wing?
Their wing, Middleton opted out, so he could be out altogether.
For the season?
He opted out. He had a $40 million extension, and he declined that to be a free agent.
This year, but he's still going to play for them.
He's a free agent right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's a free agent right now. Declined $40 million to be a free agent.
Okay. That changes things a lot. So
Oh,
yeah.
New Knicks.
what's poppin'? What we talking about?
We ending it up. We're talking about who's a competitor with us. Philadelphia 76ers. We're talking about how the Milwaukee Bucks have the last year in Brook Lopez. That Middleton opted out of his extension, which was a $40 million deal for this year.
That's huge.
He's now a free agent. As far as the Milwaukee Bucks being 2 or 3 in the league, competing against us. So we're just seeing where do we stand as far as this year of teams not like us in the East Coast.
Well, I mean, we proved that last year with a half a squad. So I'm just waiting to see what we do with this updated version of the new Knicks. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, let's see what happens. We're about to be, like I said, 68 and whatever it is.
New Knicks. Final thoughts on the New York Knickerbockers as we stand right now before we get any other center. The likelihood of us in ECF this year on paper.
I forgot who said it in the chat. 98-0. I'm rocking out with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But 68 is where I'm at. And I see great things, you know what I mean? OG just got his bag, so he should be at his happiest, most, you know what I mean? You in the biggest city, you got the biggest bag, you with a winning franchise, a winning team, you got brothers around you, so everybody should, I mean, bro, I can't wait to see these guys on the floor. Serious. Season 3 coming soon. You know what I mean? TOF show. So, yeah, I can't wait for what's coming.
Hey, salute to the chat. Keith Watkins, Senior Beef, JW, everybody that's been in the chat with us, rocking with us. Appreciate you guys.
Salute to the chat.
Salute to Still Knicks fans. Salute to Ron, Mr. Barry White in the building. Full brim salute to you, sir.
Oh, Ron's in the building. Salute, Ron.
Ron's in the building. Ron says, "What's good, Knicks family?" Salute to the chat. Salute to Machete, G, Two Shots, New Knicks, and Ruel. Salute to you, your family. If you ain't liking us, you better be liking the Knicks fans. You better be subscribing and liking his content as well as ours. You Knicks, what you got to say about that?
Shout out to Ron and John. Yeah, I mean, Still Knicks fans, family out there. Show y'all love and support. To the MBK fam and Still Knicks fans, subscribe, share, like. He's the biggest supporter of all supporters, of all, you know what I mean, content creators. And Stephen A. Smith, if you out there and take the challenge on going one-on-one with Ron, because Ron, you know what I mean?
You threw it out there.
The word is out there that Ron looking for you. So be on the lookout, you know what I mean? But I know, Ron, no worries. He will never reply. He kind of shook. We know where it is. But yeah, shout out to Ron and the whole Still Knicks fans family. Yeah,
Machete, your thoughts on how we are as far as not like us, the squad that we got, who can compete with us? How do you like our opportunity as far as this year coming up with what we have as we have now, minus a center?
Yeah, it looks promising, man. I'm not gonna make bold predictions or anything like that. I mean, keep it realistic because last year we only were one game more than we were the previous year, but we made it to the second round, which is crazy. I don't know how we were like 1 or 2 wins. Our record shows that we were 1 or 2 wins better than the previous year, but we made it to the second round. But you know, I ain't making no bold predictions or anything. It's going to be exciting, like Phil said, to watch these Knicks. I can't wait to see what happens with Mikal and Bridges out there, everybody healthy, and Deuce healthy. What the coach comes up with, and I'm just hoping that Jalen Brunson's hands gets better, and that he's just working as hard preparing for the season like he did the previous year. Because, you know, we've been to the second round of the playoffs. We're trying to get a champ. I know you want a chip. I know you guys can get a chip if you really wanted to. You know, you guys really, we can stay healthy. So my only thing is that I wish that nothing bad happens, that we all come back healthy and ready to rock. And we'll just go from there, man.
Hey,
But it's going to be an exciting season. It's going to be, I can't wait to see OG. You know, I can't wait to see Mikhail out there. Hopefully, Achua is back, so that way we can have that good chemistry that Achua, OG has. We're going to see Mikhail Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and DiVincenzo and Josh Hart have. So we're going to have a really good put together squad. Because, you know, more importantly than anything is team chemistry. Being healthy on top, first health, and then chemistry. And I think that we got that by big bunch, man. It's gonna be all right.
All right, two shots. Your thoughts on Not Like Us, our squad that we have now that Leon Rose assembled this year, the squad that he was able to get 7 first rounds, 6 first rounds to get Mikal Bridges, the importance of that, signing the OG Anunoby $212 million to our team, Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. What do you think the thoughts on the projection of this year of where the New York Knicks or Knickerbockers go, and could this be our best team ever?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna say 55-60 wins. I'm gonna say somewhere maybe Eastern Conference if we're healthy. I really, like I said, I really only see the Celtics as the clear-cut problem. Now that you've enlightened me about the Bucks situation. Sixers are going to be a tough match, but I think we got them. Like I said, overall, just the team is better. Yeah, and I'm excited, man. I mean, hopefully everybody can stay healthy. Hopefully we can shore up the center position. And I'm really excited. That's all I really got to say.
Facts, I appreciate that. In my opinion, hey, listen, in my opinion, I don't think Deuce is a problem at all. I don't think he's going to be traded hands down in any factor. I think Kolek is a trade option out there. I think Campaign could be a trade option out there. I think Deuce is solidified, cemented like concrete on the settlement of who he's going to play. I don't think Deuce is going anywhere because of his defensive ability. I think he's a guaranteed rotational player. I think he's in the team. Defense is what wins championship. I think Tibbs knows that. I think Leon Rose knows that. I think the front office knows that. So I don't think Deuce is going anywhere. I think the team that we have now, this is going to be the first time that you're going to get to see Julius Randle play free, the most free that he's ever been. I think you're going to see a crazy elite level Julius Randle at double-double. I think he's going to lead the league, almost a team in assists, being that he has other players that can shoot and contribute and score. I think he's going to be the top assist players in our team. The fact that we have Mikal Bridges and OG and everybody else, I think we're going to be top 3 in defense in the NBA altogether. I don't think there's a team that really can compete with us, whether it's Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. I think they're good, but they're going to see what great is. There's a difference from not like us to kind of like us. They're kind of, they set an example of who they are now, but we're a cut above. We're a different cloth. You can't cut this material. We are cut from a different material. We are leather. They are pleather. The New York Knickerbockers are assembled as an elite team, and we're about to show people. And at the last thing that you want to assemble as a defense out there, you're going to put your anchor. Mitchell Robinson has had more than enough months to heal. He's going to start off the team, and whether we get a starting center or not, it doesn't matter, because what we have as a talent 1 through 4 is at an elite level. You have a coach that you better put respect on his name. He's going to get an extension, minimum 4 years. And as the New Knicks has said it, you're looking at an elite team. I'm looking at us 2 championships within the next 3 to 4 years. And I think the team that we have now is probably the greatest Knicks team ever assembled, 1 through 10.
All right, relax. Calm down. Calm down.
The facts that Thibodeau has to even make a decision. Does he play 7 or does he play 10? is a blessing to have. That he has players that he can choose from all the way down to the man to be facilitated. I think the team is going to be.
We're gonna change the name of the podcast to Unrealistic Knicks Fans.
There's a difference from unrealistic and people that are proven. You don't give away 7 first-round picks or 6 first-round picks if you think you have a player here where the Brooklyn.
We only did that because that was the only way-
Jalen
that was the
Brunson
only
got.
way we were gonna pull Mikal Bridges from our fucking neighbors across the street, bro. There's
Then
no
Brook-
way we haven't done a deal with them since 1983, so we had to give up the
Exactly.
fucking picks that we weren't gonna fucking use anyways. So you know, fuck them picks.
I'm with Mike. I have faith in the front office.
Did Brooklyn think Mikal Bridges was their number 1 option? Yes or no?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And he's on our team. And they
made it happen a year early.
Yo, if they didn't have Mikal Bridges over there at Brooklyn, who else would have been their number 1 option?
As Mikal being the number 1 option, what was the Brooklyn Nets record?
Thank you.
They were in 10th.
Oh, okay.
If there was no Mikal Bridges, who would have been their number 1 option?
Who?
I guess
You
not.
tell me. Who else?
Who?
No one else. No.
Exactly.
Don't they got that kid Cam?
So they didn't have to give us. They didn't have to give us Mikal, bro. We got Mikal because he wanted to be here, and they were asking the Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo wanted him on the squad.
Who else?
He wanted to be on the squad every time he said this.
No, but they had to give him a pretty good deal to get him off.
Machete, who else in New York, who else in Brooklyn scored over 40 points in the entire season? I'll wait.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm saying we had to give them the 6 picks because there was no other way for them to give us Mikal. How else were they going to give us Mikal?
Okay, so you got someone who's a potential number 1 player.
Bro, we needed Mikal Bridges more than they needed them 6 fucking picks, bro. That was the only way and they weren't going to go anywhere. So they were going to have him sitting fucking playing another year.
So who
is the option and not winning? So
you got someone who is not only the most durable player in all of the NBA, who's elite at 3 and who's elite at defense. You're complaining about that?
I'm not complaining. I'm saying,
guys. This is the 3rd time on this pod that I say I want problems. I want big problems. These are the problems I want.
Get inside.
Salute to Buzzer Beater. Hey, and just for the record, no one is playing before campaign. No one. Kolek is not going to play 3 minutes in the NBA. He's not going to play 3. He's not going to average 3 minutes. Kolek
unless they're trying to showcase him to move him.
Look, there's never and then there's never. He is not going to play an NBA minute. An NBA minute. He's not going to play an NBA minute more than 3 minutes. If at a stretch, unless Tanya Harding comes in and breaks the knees of Jalen Brunson, is the only way he's going to play. He's never going to
watch your mouth, bro. Why would you say something like that?
God forbid.
Never going to see an NBA minute this year. Never.
Bro.
He's not going to see an NBA minute.
You can't tell the future. You can't predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen.
Sometimes.
What I say. Unless someone is injured is the only way Kolek is going to see minutes. And that's unless Deuce and Campaign get run over by a city school bus is the only way he's going to see minutes. The only way. He's never going to see a minute of the NBA regular season. Never. I'll tell you.
And even then, Jalen Brunson is strapping up that cast to play.
Never.
Yo, Phil, what does this sound like to you, bro? Listen to the starters, bro. Jalen Brunson.
Harris.
Listen, Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Campaign.
Deuce McBride.
Campaign.
Mike, your brain cells are reflecting on your Wi-Fi.
Dante, Dante.
No, it's Brunson.
Gentlemen.
The starting five is
let me
Jalen
interrupt you for
Brunson,
one quick
Bridges, OG, Randall, and Mitch.
One quick second. Let me interrupt you guys.
Shots.
I'm out. It's been real. I appreciate the conversation. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Love you.
Peace, brother.
Salute till
love.
next time. New York Knicks, like and subscribe. Contact to the chat. Two shots had to go because he had emotional damage.
You got tired of listening to you guys bullshitting fucking fantasy land. Y'all
We
got
appreciate you guys.
went off sideways and shit.
That's what we do.
By the way, you know what's really
Sunday.
funny? You know what's funny? The whole time I'm watching Dwight's wallpaper. It's funny how Julius Randle is looking up at Dwight.
Hey, salute to you guys. Next time, Friday, 5 p.m., Sundays, 9 p.m. Saucy Sundays always goes left. Salute to Machete. Salute to the New Knicks. Salute to Two Shots. We appreciate you guys. Everybody.
Mike the Specialist.
Thank you for joining us.
Salute
We
to the
appreciate
chat.
you guys. Put your
Bang,
comments.
bang.
Appreciate you.
New York City.